Hello, I'm Toycat, and welcome back to another live stream on the internet. Today I wanted to do something which we've all logically thought at one point in our lives, which is, Minecraft is really hard to beat under all the circumstances we've all tried, but what if we tried to beat Minecraft with every texture being my face? And that is where this particular texture pack comes in, by the way, accidentally have the wrong thing facing, but that's where this particular texture pack comes in because it is the Toycat face texture pack. So as you can see, we've got some nice high quality Minecraft replacement, some nice high quality background right there, it's lots of my face looped, and every single texture in this texture pack is replaced with my face, or in a few cases a female version of my face, or in a few cases some weird mismatch of all of that. But basically it's every texture is my face. Can we beat Minecraft starting a brand new world using our traditional rules of it has to be hard difficulty, it has to be a blank seed, and we have to of course start with again no access to anything, so blank seed, hard difficulty, survival mode. Can we beat Minecraft? I reckon probably not actually, because the problem with this texture pack is it's not amazingly hard. Like, I can just about work out every block if I spend some time on it, but every single time I see a brand new texture, I either laugh or I'm horrified. Like, look at this right now, for instance. Like, I'm spawning on a tree and it's like, oh, I think we spawned on the wrong texture pack. Yep, I think, wait. Is this my face? Oh, it is my face. That's just... I was like, wait a minute. These trees don't look like my face. But yeah, it's because obviously they're trees, they're leaves, they're transparent. When we get to the ground, that's when things get a bit bizarre. Also, how often do you spawn on a giant tree? Like, what a fun little seed, right? Also, we got some... I don't even know what to take from that. Cloud spawn shipping bug. But yeah, welcome to the live stream, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Oh, look at this. We got the wood is like randomly rotated, so my face is just everywhere. Do you see what I mean when it's like, man, it's not necessarily hard to break wood, but also it's a bit confusing. Like they're just, it's just not an easy. And also crafting, like, which of these do I want? I guess I want this one, right? It's just, there's a lot of steps in this that aren't necessarily clear to everyone, but we'll be working through them today. Oh, also, we're playing keyboard and mouse. Usually when I do these runs, it's on controller. Controller's my most comfortable input method. I know a lot of people prefer keyboard and mouse, and in competitive games, I can understand the debate, but in Minecraft, it's more down to comfort than skill level. Like, oh, all the MLG Minecraft players use touchscreen. It's like, that's not a thing anyone says, right? Like, anyway, let's go look around the world. For just a little, look at the sheep. Like, what is this dirt? Why is there one block that's just this as opposed to all of that? One of the things we should look out for too is, again, I said before, but there are a few female Toycat blocks. Looking forward to seeing those ones. Turn fancy leaves graphics off. Oh, that's part of why. It's because I have fancy leaves turned on. Oh no, you can see from this distance those trees are. Oh man, look. I like how Bedrock has an exclusive feature where the textures for dirt and Nether and a few other things are randomly rotated, so you can see looking at this, it's like, what is any of this going on? Also, the only texture pack worth buying is this one. It says Dragono 301064. I agree. What else do you need besides? I think that's stone, gravel, and I assume. Oh wait, something just changed there. Did you see that? What just happened with those blocks? I want to know. I wish I knew anything going on here, but yeah. I think that's coal. It might be iron. I mean, it's hard to be sure. So I guess let's get ourselves some coal blocks. Now's the best time there is in the world. But yeah, future generation of textures in video games. Yeah, this is the future, right? We can never go beyond this. Okay, so we're gonna make ourselves a crafting table, which is easy enough to look at. Then we'll make some sticks, which I hope are just regular sticks, right? Hey, they're just regular sticks. I can see those. And then we'll use the crafting table, which is a nice blurry version of my face at least, to make a wooden pickaxe, which, oh, we can just do that, I guess. Wait, that's not how you make a wooden pickaxe. Someone has made it, how did I just do that? I think this has a bug maybe, or maybe, okay, I don't think I made a wooden pickaxe. I think I made a sword instead. Maybe we'll stick to manual crafting. Also, thank you very much for the, this looks like the texture of the Will Smith face texture pack. I believe the Will Smith face texture pack was inspired by this one. That's something else I want to show off at some point. But by the way, thank you very much to Dragono. Thank you very much to Why Not, and thank you very much to Ender318. This looks interesting. Where did you get the idea? Oh, which of these is a sword and a pickaxe? How do we ever know? Okay, this is the pickaxe, I guess. Every item is a wooden pickaxe challenge. I don't know why everything's a wooden pickaxe. You look like a teenaged white shrew. It's not the most complimentary thing I've ever heard. What's the female Toycat thing? I saw tweets about it. I'm very confused. If you've missed a few streams this week, then things are going to be very Do I have the cave update texture pack turned on as well? Is that what this is? Like, one sec. Just go into global resources. Yeah, I have. Okay, you know what? It's a little bit of a spoiler for a future video, but I forgot to turn off my previous texture pack when I turned this one on. So a lot of, like, things are overlapping, and it's... Again, there's a reason for these weird ores and stuff. These are just texture packs we're running. But let's turn that off for now. Let's go back into the game. And let's pretend that wasn't uranium. Again, there's reasons behind what that is, but I assure you, you don't need to worry about it right now. But yeah, so you know the Snapchat filter that turns people into girls? People into girls? Yeah, it turns people into the opposite gender. Chat has been obsessed non-stop with the Toy Cat version of it. It's the one thing that brought peace to chat, you know, like, if you read chat right now, I don't know why, some people are getting randomly political, like, you know, there was a message just like, something Brexit, and it's like, what? This is a Minecraft stream, is this where Brexit discussion goes on? I don't think this is the most productive place for that. But yeah, basically, the one thing that can quell all these rebellions is when you show female toy cats the stream, everyone goes, yes, this is what we need, this is what everyone wants in life. And I kind of like that, personally. I fear that demons spawn out of you, says Banana. Bandana Waddle-Dee. You know, I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but I'm not saying... Oh, man, this is... Look at everything around here. It's just hard to even find the right animals. That's a sheep, not a pig. I guess we need to kill sheep as well to make a bed. I hate to imagine what a bed looks like. It's been a while. Oh, there we go, Minecraft village. So, yeah, I was kind of hoping, because it's been a while since I played Minecraft, and with my face on here, it's kind of rough. But yeah, there's a village over there. Let's see what an empty village looks like if every texture was my face. Because I'm hoping I can desensitize myself and just start to accept that every block is me, right? Vote for female toy cat party in the European elections, says Venus left. Damn straight Venus left. Also, I've heard some people in my school talk about the filter. I feel like it's one of those things that has gone viral because everyone likes... You know, it's very deliberately complimentary. Oh, is this... Okay, I thought that was lava because it's in the right kind of place for it. Wait, what is it? It's just stone, I guess? It's weird because, oh man, look at these houses. These villagers decided to live like this. These villagers decided they wanted a house that looked like this. They made it out of Toy Cat blocks. What is this insanity? Toy Cat is yes. Damn straight he is. Okay, so we're gonna take some potatoes. And you know, potatoes are awful. Let's take some apples. Actually, no, but baked potatoes are fine. We won't take the saplings or anything. And also, oh man, this is a bed apparently. I wonder if it's different in each color or if they're all just the same. But let's shut the Toy Cat door, shall we? And let's go look over here. As you can see, all the houses are equally beautiful. What are those clouds? I think the clouds are a super zoomed in texture of my face because you can only have so much detail. This is hay bales.
Hello.
Wait, what just happened there? What? What? Am I crazy? Is that a villager?
Hello.
I honestly didn't know about that.
Hello.
One sec.
Hello.
Can you hear this? Like, how did I not know about this? How was I not told that this was a thing? This is how they speak to each other. What?
Hello.
What? Where is this? Like, it doesn't sound like it's the villagers. I can hear.
Hello.
I can hear villager sounds, but every now and then they're saying hello.
Hello.
What is it? Is it the villagers?
Hello.
Yeah, it is them. Okay, so this is how we speak to each other. This right here is the most concerning.
Hello. Hello.
The way they looked at me and said it, I felt like that was perfect. You know, this is a thing. That is a thing. So as you can see, here is a delightful tree. Here's a nice little bell.
Hello.
Okay, that's fine. It's just they're saying hello next to it. This is a wonderful. Look at this cauldron, man. I'm concerned at what. Like my mouth is storing all this water apparently. Like, interviewer Minecraft or Toy Cat? Me? Yes. The intellectual answer to that question. I guess we'll put on this leather cap since there's one here anyway, and we'll go check the second story of that building. You know, we're gonna go find all the stuff we can. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this texture pack has some sounds, or it's a resource pack technically, but this resource pack has sounds in, and I wasn't prepared for that. I didn't expect it, because like I've heard cows moo, right? I mean, if we go back over to this cow, it moos, right? Yeah, it does make toy cat sounds. But yeah, I'm just beyond words for all this sorts of things. Oh, there's little cats as well, or little kitten, I should say. That is a very concerning looking kitten, but I guess it's fine. It's weird because the villagers don't have an updated texture, but they just have different sounds, which, I mean, like, fair enough, I guess.
Hello.
They have different sounds as well. How nice, how nice. This is a work of art. This needs to be in a museum someday. But today we're not just playing the work of art, we're trying to beat the work of art. So we got ourselves a furnace, some wooden pickaxes. We just need to find ourselves a nice cave, and then we can head over there and feel quite safe in that way. So, by the way, look at these dirt path blocks. They're me, but with blonde hair. Like, you can see, like, this is me, but, like, I'm kind of rastering on my head. And this is me, but I'm blonde and slightly shorter. It's very strange. And let's be honest, a little concerning too. But that's fine. Who doesn't like a little bit of concern in their life? Are you going to finish it in one day? The goal is to finish today. I actually don't know how well this will go, though. Just because of the fact that I've never... Oh, I need to go back to the village to sleep. But I feel like I'm going to be too distracted, and I'm probably going to die somewhere in this one. Usually I run into these with confidence. In this one, I'm just like, what is that? Is that stone mixed in with grass? What is all of this stuff? Can't wait to see the thing. Thank you very much. Why not? Appreciate the super chats. So let's go to bed. Let's take one out, and let's do this. I both do and don't want this texture pack based on how ridiculous this is. I can see where you're coming from with that logic. Oh, man. Did you make this? So this was made by Deshi, based on the behest of... I said, like, does anyone want this? And a lot of people said yes, and he was like, well, clearly that means that this has to be a thing in the world. Is this a depiction of your subconscious? This is what I actually see when I'm playing Minecraft. This is like your exclusive look into my imagination. So we're going to make some I guess one torches. We're going to make some torches. And we're going to try and see what it looks like around here. Someone says about the hostile mobs, and I agree. Like, they probably are going to be interesting, right? So, oh man. Okay, this is iron. This has to be iron, right? So if that's iron... this cave is just... This is not my jam. This is not my jam. But let's try our best anyway. So, stone... Is this stone? I mean, it's hard to say without being able to properly read it. But we'll make a furnace over here. Which is, again, just my... I'm not going to spot that this is a furnace unless it's lit, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's the only way we can find out how. And then we'll also make a second crafting table. And we'll put it next to it just so we know they're together, right? Like, oh, that's the furnace next to the crafting table. And then we're going to make ourselves a stone pickaxe. If I even know how to do that, like... So, we'll make a bunch of sticks. And, oh, okay, it's easy enough as that. So that wooden pickaxe thing was a part of the cave update. Texture is not part of this. That's good to know. That's good to know. You feel like being watched, I can. Like, do you not... Like, when everyone else is playing Minecraft, do you not imagine your own face over every block? It's like that famous thing, like, oh yeah, if you're ever embarrassed about looking at a crowd, imagine them in their underwear. I imagine they're all copies of me, and it's a similar effect. This is what it's like to be a narcissist in 2019. You're playing Minecraft, and all you're seeing is reflections of yourself. But yeah, we're gonna light the furnace on fire just to see if it changes appearance, maybe, because I also need the iron, right? It just gets brighter and really, really orange on one side. Okay, that's fine with me, I guess. This is the best mining texture pack ever. Yeah, you gotta be honest, it does add some variety to caves, which we do need. Hashtag cave update. There's a spider coming towards me. Okay. So, the good news is the spider is actually normal, I believe. Yeah, it makes normal sounds too. That's wonderful. Oh, no, it's not normal. It's my face. But yeah, we're gonna look around here. Just try and get the best doors we can, and then head lower down. I usually like to find natural caves, because it feels a bit more Minecraft progression-y. But if these natural caves don't take me somewhere, then I'll just mine down, make a little branch mine, because it sounds fun to me. So let's go. Oh, yeah, we found something down here. It only gets me to 43, but like 43 is still pretty good. And then we can like finish up from here. But yeah, why not says Mr. Toy Cat. Thank you very much for the super chat, and also please dab or I call Mr. IVX Toy Cat. Yeah, thank you very much. Again, as a pro tip, Mister, why not? If you get really pushy, that's not what people like in a person. As a, like this is life advice. Like if you try to force something on someone too much, they might do the thing, but it's at the cost of your personal opinion, right? That's how a lot of things work in the world. Like you don't sometimes realize you're making the trade-off, but a lot of times you can get something you want, but the trade-off might be that you lose something you didn't see. Because there's a lot of invisible things that we all have and don't have as well. Also, the one stream I can't stay to watch, have my dollars. Thank you very much, Kyla, for the $1.09 super chat. And, oh, yeah, $2. I said $1.99. I shortchanged you a cent. This is my greatest shame. Also, let's all just imagine the Ender Dragon together right now. I believe the Ender Dragon is a beauty in this texture pack. I believe. We'll have to wait and see, of course. Actually, I think we've seen it before, but I think it might have changed. I know the Ender as a whole should have changed with this texture pack, but I'm not 100% sure. Because, you know, I'm just a friendly internet cat. And I'm surrounded by gravel. Very confusing gravel. I'm surrounded by it, though. So what's your favorite block in Minecraft? I'm torn between Toy Cat Face Bright and Toy Cat Face mixed up. Oh, there's a thing over here. Wait a minute. Have I just found another cave? Oh, so I have. What a happy little thing to find. So we'll light this place up. We should probably dig through this so we know it can't fall down on me. I might have done something terrible by mining through this. What will glowstone look like? Every single texture we'll try and find at some point today. I mean, like, every texture that comes up in a normal survival run, we'll probably find at some point, right? It stands to reason. What is this, by the way? Dirt? What is dirt doing this low down on the ground? I guess this could be a patch of dirt. Again, it's hard without the context of regular Minecraft. There's just nothing going on there. Okay, we found... See, look, there's dirt here in a really weird place. Like, this might be a weird seed. It might just be that I have no clue how to deal with myself. And it could be a mixture of both. In fact, it's definitely a mixture of both. We just don't know what the mixture is. The bit of the white background showing up on the screen like last time. We got the little corner over there that I think bugs people. The moment I point it out, people are going to be like, no, it's like it. All we have to do is, like, rotate a little bit. And then, there we go. Things are better. There we go. Fixed. Wonderful. Wonderful. Also, please put the store on the store or so. I would pay for this. I don't think this would pass whatever the certification process is for the store. Like, there's a lot of... Even though a lot of terrible stuff gets past it, there is a process on the store. It's just really opaque, and it's like, you can't have a cross because that's religious imagery. But you can release a, high school roleplay texture pack for $10 if you want. As long as it doesn't have religious imagery in it. Why can't you mine gold of stone? I mean, it makes sense, but it also doesn't at the same time, right? Okay, so next plan is to use this one andesite, which... Can you tell the difference between this and this? I feel like I can't. Am I crazy for that? I mean, this could be andesite too, I guess. But yeah, we found our way down to the diamond layer, and we're going to look around here in a second. After we go back up and get our iron for the diamond pickaxe, because we need to get some diamonds. We need to get them fast. Usually I just skip straight to the Nether, but again, for a run like today, we've got to have some slightly different rules, I feel like. We'll get some more iron, and then we'll go up and check it out. I am so confused beyond belief. How are you meant to look around, like, how am I ever going to find my way around any of these caves? Like, I need to find iron, but I have no clue how I'm going to find it, because it all looks like me. Every single texture, man. Oh, this is this could be lapis for all I know. No, that's coal. Okay. So that's coal. This is iron, right? That is iron. There we go. Easy. A Minecraft texture pack with just your face. Amazing. This could be religious if you wanted it to be. I mean, that's the thing, like, I mean, everything can be religious under some religion. I mean, then it becomes like, oh yeah, no major religions, and then it's like, well, I mean, that seems a bit of a weird thing. But yeah, fun fact, you can't have a religious map on the marketplace. And I don't know if there's a good reason for that. Like, I don't know if there are good reasons for most things on the marketplace. Something its existence, am I right? But yeah, fun little thing that now you know slightly more about. Man, it is just so confusing looking around these things, being like, okay, We got plenty of coal. So much coal. I think coal must be easier to see because, like, my face... Okay, you know... Spoiler alert, everyone. I'm gonna blow your mind with this fact. It's very personal. I don't like to share it except with personal friends. But this is my coming out. I'm white. And I'm very white. I'm not just slightly white. Look at my neck, for instance. Like, I'm a white man. And again, most people who are white are like Caucasian. You look like peach or something. Like, you're the color of like the iron brew I was drinking yesterday. But no. I am literally ghost white, and therefore it's easier to see black on my face than it is to see white, right? Like that's just logic. That's just facts and knowledge put together, right? So as a result of that, I am having some serious issues seeing iron ore anywhere, which is a problem because I do need some iron ore. And my brain just isn't able to spot it, or we just haven't found it very much. Also, oh my, this pack, where can I buy this? This pack is available for free. I should have linked my original video on it, really. That would have been smart promotion for me to do. But yeah, if you look on my channel for this texture pack is my face, you should be able to find it. Also, everyone's been really supportive of me coming out as white. Thank you very much, friends. It's been a long time coming. But yeah, as a man who is mostly made up of the color white, you know, there's some red and some brown in there too, and some, yeah, it's my entire face is just white, red, and brown, like I don't know, a really appealing chocolate cake with some whipped cream on the side, and a cherry on top, I guess. Yeah, chocolate cake with some. Oh, I guess the majority of the cake is white, so a white chocolate cake with some dark chocolate. You know, I don't know what I'm saying here. Really, I thought you were purple. I know, everyone's, I mean, like, isn't it a thing to be like, oh yeah, I'm colorblind, I don't see color? As in, like, in respect to people. I'm lost, by the way. I have no clue how to find my way out there. Like, chat, you're gonna have to help me? Can you give me directions? How do I get out of this mess? Put this on the Minecraft Marketplace. So I'll actually speak to a Marketplace guy, but again, I'm 99% sure they won't let me put this on there. I would love to, though. You know, it would be a nice improvement over everything. I want to screenshot of dirt, and should I subscribe? I watch the videos. I've got tons of skills from Seed Sunday, and I'm not sub. Honestly, what I recommend in 2019 is, like, do what you want to do. YouTube shows you the videos regardless, it seems, right? Like, you don't need to subscribe, it seems, to see my videos anymore. But what I recommend if you want to guarantee you see the videos is subscribe notifications. Like, at this point, subscriber number by itself, like, what is it? Like, I'll show you on screen, actually. It's 1,090,000... Wait, that's the wrong number. The subscriber number is 1,092,407, right? But that's not the number of people who see each video, or you know, even have the chance to see each video. It's the number of people who at one point decided they wanted to see videos, but the YouTube has, you know, either their accounts are inactive, something like that. And yeah, so basically, it's like, you know, clearly you don't need to subscribe to see videos, and the correlation between subscribing and watching videos is quite low. But if you want to watch more videos, you want to guarantee you have at least the chance to, you know, see them and decide for yourself, I recommend notifications. But again, I think every YouTuber does that, and you can't trust my motives not to just make up stuff. And again, do your own research into it, and then if you want to disagree with me, do your own research and find out. Also, I'm lost. I'm trapped in a cave of my own face. I'm running out of food slowly, and I don't have any sense of direction because it all looks the same. What if we superimpose your face onto the textures so it's more subtle but visible? Could you try putting that in the marketplace? Are you saying trying to hide it and then release the texture pack that way? Like, oh yeah, it's just Minecraft but slightly toy catty. I am lost beyond belief. Does anyone know coordinates maybe? I'm never gonna find my way out of here. I feel like it was up because it was near 30 where we came down here. But I'm kind of... I know there was lots of gravel. If we find a big pile of gravel, we can make it up from there. But can we find a big pile of gravel? This is a crazy thing. Female toy cat is a lesbian icon. I will agree, female toy cat is a lesbian icon. Is it offensive to say that female version of you would be a lesbian? That's something I was trying to work out. Like, you know, obviously on surface level, no one's going to be like, oh yeah, cancel toy cat over this or whatever. But it is the sort of thing that makes you wonder, like, why is it or isn't it offensive? And I was like, you know, I'm kind of done with it. Also, lost in an endless abyss of yourself. How deep, says Rue. Like, it really is, right? Like, what? I feel like I'm going the same way again and again and again. I just don't feel like any progress is being made here. Okay, this way leads me over... Oh, here's the gravel. Is it the gravel or is it just some gravel? It's gotta be the gravel, right? Should we just start mining upwards? I guess that's what we'll have to do. Oh god, this is a thing I do not want to deal with. Also, could you move the subcount, please? Why? What is it blocking? Is it blocking my head? Now it's blocking my head. Minus 410, 52, 168. No wait, 38 minus 383, 21, 186. Okay, we'll work with that. Minus 383, 186. So it's that way. Okay, if we can work with that, we'll find our way out there. I reckon so. Minus 383. Oh no, yeah, there we go. Wow, we did it that fast. Like, all it took was the right direction, and I could get out there. I don't think it'd be offensive, but it still doesn't make much sense. Why can female toy cat not be a lesbian icon? You know, like, I already stated she has a wife, and she, you know, like, she stands up for, I don't even know what we're doing here. Like, I feel like you can only discuss hypothetical female version of yourself for so long before you become a crazy man. Oh, crazy woman, if you will. And I guess I should not do that. So, in the meantime, how's the weather, everybody? But yeah, again, it shows up in this texture pack at some point, so that'll be a fun little thing when that occurs. Okay, we got 7 iron ore, and we got enough for a... Oh, God. Look at this shield. I did not see this before. Should we craft one? I mean, like, it's not that expensive. And then we want an iron pickaxe, right? Wait, was that 2 iron? No, that was 1 iron. I'm missing one? Okay, I'm not sure what's happening here, but let's make some sticks, make an iron pickaxe, and now we can officially go find some stuff. And we'll put this in our offhand. I think it's always useful to walk around the shield. You should release this texture pack. Oh, it is released. If you watch the original video, you'll find it. Also, look at this beauty. So what you're saying is this isn't crazy ready. Now, this is a perfectly normal thing to do. Oh, look, we found iron here. See that? It just hides in plain sight because you can't see it. Which I guess is what hiding in plain sight is. But still, it's weird. It's crazy. Okay, so we're going to go back below ground. I'm going to go... If someone just remembers those coordinates again, we can always find a way out there. Without a relative position, you're just lost in this. You're just lost. Emerald, it wouldn't be a dirt house. It would be a toy cat house. That's true, I could make a house out of dirt, and it would be a beautiful toy cat house, as opposed to a ugly dirt house. That's the one benefit of this texture pack. Every block looks, you know, every block looks worse, except gravel, which looks way better. Like, look at gravel. Look how nice it is. See, that's a thing you can only hear in this one stream. Otherwise, it's just an opinion that doesn't exist. But here, oh, look at that. Diamonds. Heck yeah. So, how many diamonds do we need? Like, 2 for a sword and... I mean, 3 for a pickaxe is usually the dream. Yeah, 3 for a pickaxe and then 1 for an enchantment. No, 2 for an enchantment table. That's the overall goal, I would say. If we have... Oh, I didn't pick up the second one. Pro tip, always pick up diamonds. There we go. Also, thank you very much. Ufidasius... What just happened there? Oh, it's showing up twice. Oh, that's a weird bug. I think I have it... Okay, that should fix things. You should move the sub count above the chords. I fixed the sub count. We don't need to show it at all. I think, honestly, like, you can see how many people are just, like... the unsubscribe, resubscribe game. I'm not even that bothered by it, but it's like, you know what? I'm bothered that people enjoy doing it. Also, Toy Cat's officially lost and become self-obsessed. Still, it's an amazing texture pack. Says beer, wine, spirits. Hold on, can we just quickly, like, mention your name as beer, wine, spirits? You're like, you know, I need to pick a username to be known as on all the sites. You know what I like? I like beer, but it's not as good as wine. Oh, spirits have their allure as well, though. You should move the sub count above the chords. Yeah, that'd probably be the best place for it, but I don't think the sub count is like hugely important to show at all times. It feels, you know, okay, you know, I know this is gonna sound like a bit hollow coming from the man who is playing with a texture pack that is only his own face, but I feel like it's a bit self-absorbed to show your coordinates on screen at all times. It just isn't. You know, it's a thing. Also, we got some people asking about Norway. There's no way I'm gonna talk about that today. Ha ha ha. I can make a Norway joke every time it comes up. But yeah, I'm a big Norway fan. Maybe that's why I'm not in Sweden right now, learning secrets about Minecraft. Because I'm just too pro Norway. Okay, so we need to get out of here again. I think it was minus 383. That sounds about right. And then 157. If I had to guess, it's that way. Oh man, okay, I'm lost again. Well, you know, it was nice knowing where I was for at least a second. Like I was firmly aware of where I was, and now I'm not. Actually, let's get some more diamonds first. Okay, so we found a huge bit of underground right here. If we play our cards right, which we did not. Oh, I should have smelled my pork chops too. Okay, we'll just have to survive until, because you can die on hard difficulty from not eating, and that's a tragic death. Please give me 2. Oh yes, thank God. That's enough diamonds to make the things I want. Oh, maybe even a sword as well, if we are so lucky. Oh, it's a mega stack of diamonds. Oh, 4 diamonds, 5 diamonds. So we can make a pickaxe, we can make a sword, and we can make an enchantment table. Again, I want to make an enchantment table. I just feel like it's probably for the best at this stage. Oh, and here's some iron, which is always nice. Make some armor or something. OMG, the lava. Oh yeah, the lava's... the lava, like, you can't see it, and then you can see it, and then, like... It's beautiful in my opinion. Also, can you see how there's an upside down smile, and then it, like, fades into the... There's some real beauty that went into this texture pack. You gotta give Deshi some credit. Like, this is the most terrible, beautiful thing ever made in the world. Also, if you were a toy dog, would female you be a toy, and then B star star H? I don't know what word that could be, because I don't understand censorship. I would not be a B star 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 H. I see H. I've never understood actually why female dog is such an insult. Like, I guess all insults come from normal words that become insults, but like, it still feels a bit weird to me. Anyway, let's get out there. Chat, minus 383, minus 190, says someone. No, wait, 190. So minus 383, 190. That's all we need to get out of here and be on our merry way. So we're going to use our cobblestone. We're going to stack out. Also, buy maps from Gas Jazz on PSN. Well, I'm going to be honest, that's not an endorsement I've ever heard before. But, you know, if someone can afford to give Toycat $2, you can only make great assumptions about the quality. Oh, there we go. We did it again. See, just knowing the right direction, it's all it requires for us. It's just, it's very hard to know the right direction. That's what I said, and I hope I'm not wrong. Slow mode is for the chat. Yeah, it's because honestly, I prefer a chat where everyone's like being thoughtful, thinking about things, as opposed to a chat where things are being spammed. Because think about a real life conversation. If you could say infinite things in a real life conversation, and like, if you were going to say infinite things, I should say, not if you could, everything that came out of your mouth would be lower quality than if you were forced to have one statement every minute. Why, thank you. It's also the name of an alcohol store here in Australia, and my initials do fit it well. Here, have another 2. Thank you very much, Beer Wine Spirits Man. Or man, maybe. You know, I don't assume where you're coming from on that one. But yeah, there's a store in Australia that's just beer, wine, spirits, and you gotta admit it's not clickbait. Well, I mean, assuming it sells beer, wine, spirits. It might be a hardware store now that I think about it. Actually, like, I never checked. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Grave Kennedy says here's $2. Thank you very much, Grave Kennedy. Kennedy from the grave, if you will. Okay, so let's cook up some pork chops first, and then we'll work on everything else. Like, there's lots of things we need, but we need food above all else. You say that, but Ed Balls literally just tweets out Ed Balls. Do you know the story of the Ed Balls thing? Because it's one of my favorite, like, politician mess-ups. That, you know, to give him credit, he did own up to it. He's like, yep, I just clearly don't understand social media. He was trying to search his own name, and then he typed it in, tweeted it, thinking that's how you search it. Like, someone told him that's how you do it. And I don't know why. I love that so much, but I do find it fascinating. Okay, let's throw some iron ore in there. 14 of it, to be precise. And let's do this. Okay, so we've got a bunch of iron on the ready. We've got enough diamond to make all the things we could want. So I want a sword, definitely, because, like, kill things easier. And we want a pickaxe, that's for sure. So let's... Oh, I'm really running out of... Also, what is it doing here? It's like... I don't want these things. We want this. Okay, there we go. So, by the way, here's my first IBX Toycat stream. This is House of Yahweh. Yahweh? You know, House of Person. Thank you very much for the $1.99. Welcome to your first Toy Cat stream. These things are sometimes fun, sometimes they're unique tragedies that we all tune into, because who doesn't like watching a train wreck happen in slow motion? Cook the potatoes. Oh yeah, the potatoes. I brought them just for that purpose. Good pro tip right there. So while we wait for this to go, we're gonna go make some buckets, I guess, also. Because buckets are handy. You always want a bucket of water, at least. If nothing else. And then we'll go mine some obsidian down below the ground. Easy. So... Oh, this cave, I have no idea where this relates to the wider cave. So let's work out those details, I guess. You can never have too much coal, I find. I always have less coal than I need. So this run, we're just going to go crazy hard on the coal. Until we get out of here. Also, look at this dirt, man. Just like... I should be used to seeing my face in this contorted way. But I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not. So we're going to go grab a little thing. Not a bucket of water, a bucket of toy cat. You know, that's a good point. It isn't a bucket of water. It's a bucket of, like, literal toy cat essence. Can you see this? Wait, if you can't see it. It's very subtle, but there is a toy cat face in there. This is such a concerning texture pack. So we're going to wait for the potatoes to cook before we eat their beef, by the way. A lot of people are like, toy cat, why'd you leave your hunger halfway done? It does seem at least a little bit undone. Also, this texture is handsome, says dude, man. See, this is a man after my own heart, and he's very effective at it. It's toy cat tears. You know, that's one theory that you could totally suggest. Okay, so we're gonna make some armor, I reckon, just on the off chance something attacks me. You always want to have an iron chest plate. It's just solid piece of armor to have. Oh look, we can make blue wool. But yeah, make an iron chest plate. Throw in the potatoes now. Put this on. So I've got two forms of defense now. I've got the shield and I've got the chest plate. I shouldn't be ready to go down too easily. Like, it's hard difficulty, but it hasn't really been hard, right? It's just been a thing. Oh, let's see a potato. Wait till that's done. There we go. Slide these things out. Slide this thing down. Now let's do this. Wait, you're drinking Toy Cat? No, don't take it away from us. Yeah, there's only so much Toy Cat in the world, and I just drank some of it. I hope that's okay with you guys. I wish that the tools of the items were your face too. I mean, some of the items are, but I mean, like, how would you make a diamond sword into my face? You know, honestly, this is no excuse. Next time, we're gonna have to do that. You're right. Tell me Bedrock is also your face. I haven't actually seen Bedrock in this texture pack. Should we go look at it? You know, just for you, Mr. Beer, Wine, Spirits. See, again, you're friendly, you're nice. You know, you're not, over here being all, demanding. Let's go look at Bedrock. That's a thing I would like to see. So grab some of that gold. Go mine some of this. Okay, wait, we're gonna, I guess, grab out some granite. Make a little barricade. Stop the water coming through. And apparently there's water here anyway. Okay, well that backfired. Maybe if we just, oh god, okay. So you definitely want to separate off the water from me, because like mining in water, big no-go. Oh god, I did not see obsidian until just now. Oh man, it looks like anonymous mask is on my face. Oh man, what is any of this? Okay, so we're gonna mine around the obsidian, just to make sure it's actually safe, because there could be lava down there. Okay, there's not. Now let's go look at some bedrock. Since YouTube takes 30% of my money, here's $1.37. Thank you very much, Aiden Bussman. Yeah, most people don't know about the YouTube 30% thing. And most people who do know about it use Streamlabs. So I'm curious as to why you know about it, but you're just like, you know, I'll do it anyway. Even if it doesn't give you anything. Oh, this is Bedrock, by the way. So as you can see, Bedrock is this. I think Bedrock was meant to be female toy cat because it's hard to get. But that, I mean, maybe I've just, I'm overestimating my non-femininity, but it doesn't look like it to me. Also, look at this right here. Like, what is all of this stuff? What even is that? If I knew the answer to that question, I would gladly tell you. Also, Toy Cat during the purge. I mean, like, during the purge, you do have to keep your identity safe, I guess. I know about it, but I'm a little bit broke. But I mean, like, if you know, again, it doesn't actually, I know, like, the tipping's more about the, okay, you know, can I talk about some psychology here? You know, psychology of Toy Cat, can we do that real quick? So, in the reason you tip streamers and the reason you tip you know, a bunch of professions. Like, unlike waiters, where like you literally have to tip them or they die or whatever in America. It's not true here, by the way. I feel good when I tip my waiters. But when you're not forced to tip, by the way, after saying Bedrock, I feel like my life is complete, says Wine Spirits. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful form of Toy Cat's face. Like, can you see anything better than this? You can't. Also, I kind of like the obsidians as Kit Kats. I totally agree. I think the obsidian's a really nice, colorful block. Like, regular obsidian's so dull, and just seeing all different colors, it looks concerning to me, but it's a nice type of concerning, you know? It's like when you discover that, I don't know, your wife has, I don't know, won the lottery and has exclusively used it to buy Russian dolls. It's like, there are some concerns here, but also you've won the lottery, and I'd like to discuss that first. You know, like, that, it's nice, it's concerning, but there's some nice in the concern, and, you know, we'll focus on that one first. Toy Cat on 2 devices, it hurts. Oh, if you watch me on 2 devices, they should be slightly desynced as well, because a lot of that happens on the... Like, YouTube gives a time, but like roughly a second or so, that you can watch the stream and it still be live. So you'll get like an echo on one device to the other. I want to prove this right now, actually. Let's open like 2 tabs with my own stream on them. So open new page, open new page. So this is what Toy Cat stream sounds like. An echo on one device to the other. So you'll get like a... Can you hear that? Right now, let's open like 2 tabs with my own... I want to prove this right now, actually. Let's open like 2 tabs with my own stream on them page. I know. Maybe that's interesting to you. Maybe you just heard that and you're like, Toy Cat, why did you just play yourself doing a thing? Oh, actually, do you want to see something else kind of cool? While we're here anyway, while everyone is enjoying my face, let me show you a little secret. So, you know how I have a view on my OBS that lets you show on my desktop? So obviously my desktop right now looks like this. I'm playing Minecraft. This is about facecam because this is just my view. This is what I can see right now. It's the exact same as you. However, you can see also that behind that, we've got the most beautiful thing in the world. It's Anime Girl Toy Cat. You guys like this one too? That's going to feature in a future video, like maybe a store Sunday, not too far from now. So, spoiler alert with Toy Cat. There's a thing you can look forward to, I guess. Okay, so let's do this. I feel like if we're having narcissism now with Toy Cat, can I show you that as well? We're gonna have everything be in here. Everything's gotta concern you. It's gotta be non-stop. What is happening? You know, maximum absurd levels must be reached. 10 years ago, we made a game where you can mine blocks. 2019, now you can mine your own face. I mean, it's a pretty logical progression if you ask me. Also, thank you very much, Super Mario Tyler, for donating $1. Again, I need to fix the wording on Streamlabs. It's meant to say, like, tipped, but for some reason it doesn't. Maybe I should make it say super chatted, honestly. Like, oh yeah, there is some chat that is super. It's just so many streamers call it donations. Oh, do you want to know something crazy, actually? Can we talk about something I find fascinating? A lot of streamers, because they call it donations, they think it doesn't count as income, like under tax laws, and they just don't tell the government about it. And it's one of those things where we're going to find the first case of this, like, 10 years from now, or, like, maybe even, like, this year. Like, whenever someone gets audited and this comes up, and they're going to be like, oh, yeah, I didn't declare donations, because they're, like, donations, you see. People just gave me money. Yeah, in exchange for your, you know, like, it's going to be a whole thing. Also, chat, I'm lost again. I think it's 180, right? And then 383. Norway says, why not? There's no way we're going to get into those discussions. I'm going to keep making the same joke. That is the level of humor we're on today. Let's not forget that Toy Cat uses the straw and is bad for the environment. Can confirm, Toy Cat is bad for the environment. If you want to save the environment, remove your Toy Cat, and you'll fix it right there. What is any of this, man? I'm just so lost beyond belief. Also, I'm desensitized now. I think I finally got to the stage where I see this block and I'm like, that's stone. It's not even a problem, you know? Just like, oh, yep, that's some stone I see right there. Nice normal block. Oh, and there's some iron. Look how well hidden it is. Like, it's hard to find. It's hard to find. Minus 383. It's minus 383. I know that much for sure. But it's minus 383 and then another number that I think we've lost all track of, if I'm being entirely honest with you. Also, don't you hate sea turtles? It's not that I hate sea turtles, you know? It's just like, you know, make a sacrifice for the cause. You know, like, what have sea turtles ever done for us? But yeah, we're meant to give up our most important. If I go too far down this rabbit hole, people will start thinking I'm serious when I discuss my abhorrence for sea turtles. So I should probably like back off that before it goes too far. Also, do you want to see some more obsidian in the progress? Oh, look at this! Look at this beauty. Oh, that's a real beauty right there. Make a book and write down the exit coordinates. I'm not a book person. Like, if I have to write something down physically, you can guarantee I won't write it down. I won't know it. I mean, like even in school when like writing down your homework was mandatory, I would find every excuse not to write down the things that I needed to know, just because I was like, nah, this isn't how the system works. I feel after today you'll see your face in the mirror and just start trying to mine it. Oh, I had that in real life after I did the review. So I imagine it's gonna get way worse after this, right? But yeah, I saw like something weird and I was like, I think I saw like a wrapper on the ground and I was like, what is my face doing down there? And I was like, well, oh my god, what have I become? What am I? And the answer is a texture pack is what I am. See, I'm a little bit deep in these caves, but once we get to minus 383, oh, my washing machine's done. Once we get to minus 383, we'll be golden. If you put fire aspect on a pickaxe, axe, or shovel, it should auto smelt iron, coal, clay, sand, etc. That'd be so cool. That's one of those like great ideas you should put on r/Minecraft suggestions, because we know they read that, so we can use that knowledge to our advantage. Okay, this is the last time I'm going through the cave. It's the amount of time I've wasted just looking around this one cave. If we could measure this, you know, it's a lot of time is what I'm trying to hint at right here. Like, so much time has been lost to this endless cave system. I think it must be up there. Yeah, it's gotta be. I reckon we go up and then around. And then we'll find it. We'll totally get there. No, we're not gonna get there. Okay, I'm so lost. IRL Toycat texture pack when? Are you saying like I should replace all my walls with pictures of my own face? That's a brilliant idea. I love it. Oh no, this isn't the right way. I'm so lost. I'm so lost. It's definitely not this way, but maybe like the cave system comes back around and links to itself. Also, thank you, Kevin Hernandez. Appreciate the 99 cents. Or 69 cents after each picks their cut. Oh, my phone's ringing. I was like, my leg is vibrating in a really weird way. Okay, yeah, it's an important call. But you know what's more important? Playing Minecraft where every texture is my face. So let's focus on that. Who watches so much anime they forgot how lip flaps work? I feel like calling them lip flaps is probably a concerning sign for your humanity. Oh look, we found some gold. Okay, so that's the good news. I'm mining gold and I'm also it's minus 383, 183. Okay, 183, and then 21 is the middle coordinate. So if we just head in this direction for long enough, we're gonna get there. That's the logic I can ascertain from all of this. Oh look, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Is this it? This isn't it. We're very close though. Yeah, this is roughly it. No, it's like a little bit around here. This is the same gravel patch, I think. So we just break some of that, and then it's like another 50 blocks this way. No, this way. I'm not even sure. You know what, chat? I'm lost. I'm stranded in a sea of my own face, and I have no idea how to get out of here. Just tuned in, and oh god, it's horrific. Yeah, this is it takes some acclimatization, doesn't it? You need to realize what you're getting into. Also, thank you, Aiden Boostman, for the $1, and thank you. Can you get to Toy Cat Psychology? Okay, yeah. Someone, I think I said I was going to talk. I wanted to talk about something interesting that was psychological recently. So let's talk about that, I guess. Okay, it's definitely minus 383. So this is the right layer. We just have to be 21 blocks this way. Okay, that's easy enough to. We'll just mine through the wall. We'll just mine right through the wall. But we'll use the iron pickaxe to save the diamond one too. But yeah, basically one of the things that let's make. Oh god, we got even our torches are all gone. But yeah, one of the things I wanted to talk about because you know how I call donations tips. Some people call donations donations. Again, the generic term is donations. Like, oh yeah, what's it cool when you give money to a streamer? Oh yeah, you're donating to them, right? Also, it's definitely not minus 383. And then 157. Chat, I'm lost. Oh, maybe it's minus 383, 183. So we go this way. But then, where's the exit? Is it round the corner? It's not round. Okay, it's definitely minus 383, and we'll just go this way. And then we'll eventually get out. But, yeah, so, like, but, yeah, I think they're tips, and I think that's, like, a fun thing. But the reason that, that comes up is I was, looking into, like, the reason why tipping is a thing. Because, like, if you try and outlaw tipping, a lot of, you know, usually American people would, like, bring back a system of, like, ineffective tips because they're impossible to get rid of fully, right? Like, you could, unless it's like Japan where it's, like, dishonorable to give someone a tip, like, you know, it implies that you're not being paid well enough. There's a lot of fun cultural ways you can fix it. The idea of tip is, like, you know, kind of ingrained in there. It's a whole bizarre thing. But the reason I wanted to mention tips is the reason people like giving them, because a lot of people do like tipping. Like, it's a system that you might not enjoy, and statistically speaking. And it's because it makes you the type of human. If you do a good action, even if you do it kind of out of obligation, you feel good about yourself. Donations are like a voluntary tax. That's actually a way I think about it too, right? Like, yeah, it's a way that it's like a progress. It means that different people can pay different prices in the same place. I've got a whole video. I've been working on that for like a year now. Like, so nowadays, so many different products charge different services to different customers. Sorry, charge different prices to different customers. And that sounds like a horrific, unequal thing on the surface, but it's actually a really, it's almost like a equality-driven thing, right? Also, put some coal in the furnace. Okay, there you go. There's some coal in the furnace. Are you happy now? I hope so. Great stream. Think you're a great YouTuber, says Daniel BTDM. Daniel BTDM. You know, I appreciate the donation a lot. Thank you very much, Games and Trains. But your name confuses me the tiniest bit. You know, it's fine. So you will, and we'll super chat you. It's not worth it, Bree Ramsey. Although I technically said it, so there goes your proof that you would do that. There's so many people who are like, I'll give you money if you do this, and it's like that's the sort of thing I never want to do because I'm you know, again, I try not to be an internet. You know, it's you know, the term I like to use is cam girl or cam boy or whatever, right? Like, oh yeah, like I do. You know, it's more like, oh yeah, hey, we're doing a thing. You can mildly alter the course of that thing, but it won't be like, oh, if you give me $100, I'll eat a lizard. It's not the sort of part. I mean, like, you know, that would be a fun idea. If you guys give me $100, I'll eat a lizard. But no, yeah, I'm not the sort of guy. Maybe that's me being strange. Make a seed with this texture pack, and there are giant, awesome builds made by fans. I mean, also, I think this is a texture pack that you can download and make your own thing from if you like it. I think that's not the majority of people who like that, though. I've been told I'm not allowed to donate any money, says Beer, Wine, Spirits. Hey, thank you very much. I wonder who told you that. But I hope that you had a fun time. Did you hear that, by the way? What did I just hear? I heard another weird toy cat noise. Told. I can't donate any more money. Wait, I made a spelling mistake. I've got to get that back now. But yeah, basically, one of the things I wanted to say, if you give me 100, someone said they just joined when I said that. That's the funny thing about streaming. Someone's joining in every sentence I say. So someone's going to join in out of context, I'm going to say. And that's why I think that the lizards were responsible for the Holocaust. And someone's going to be like, man, what have I just walked into? And I feel like you could probably abuse that. Like, if I tell you guys right now, okay, chat. So for the next 2 minutes, I'm going to say nothing but nonsensical things. And I'm going to try and confuse anyone who just walks in. And we could totally do that, right? Like, okay, it's a trust exercise. Everyone act like this is normal. Everyone in chat, act like what I'm saying is perfectly reasonable, normal stuff, okay? We all good? We all good. Okay. So, yeah, I was thinking that actually is why, when you really dive down to it, the lizards are the ones in charge. Like, the lizards, they come from the underworld, the world that is underneath ours. Every night they rise up. They're the reason that, you know, you go to sleep, and in the morning you wake up and everything is slightly different. Right, chat? Yeah, everyone agrees. Everyone we're on the same page about this. We all know it. We're the enlightened ones who know about the lizards below the ground. And it's a shame that the lizards just aren't more known about, right? Like we're on that same page. Lizards are god, exactly. If we just start worshipping the wizards, like unlike all the traditional religions, lizards actually show proof for their existence. So let's start truly diving right into them. Everyone agrees, makes some sense. We'll start a lizard religion because here's a thing you've never noticed. Have you noticed how the sun goes all the way around the Earth? Does it because of the lizards? Does it because of the lizards? God, I joined for Minecraft and got lizard theories. We did it. We got some people confused. Chat. That was brilliantly orchestrated. A lot of people joined. According to my stats, 40-something people joined during that time. So we just confused about 40 people. Which is well worth it, in my opinion. Okay, we're going to go outside now. I think we've done everything we can do in here. Let's go to the Nether now, I guess. It's been a while since I've done that. Yeah, there's so many confused people in chat. We did it. We did it. It was beautiful. So yeah, we're gonna... I guess we'll do this Nether portal near a village. That seems like a good idea to me. I was with you till you accidentally said wizards, Toy Cat. Did I stutter and say wizards? The wizards don't control anything. Yeah, wizard sounds like a really weird stutter. You're right. Fortunately, the wizards... I'm glad the wizards don't run everything. I didn't realize this was live for a hot second. Oh yeah, so a lot of YouTubers run their live streams so that you can only watch them live right now. But I let people like rewind 10 seconds if they want to. I mean, can be fun for them. It's like a live video creation because I also leave them public afterwards, which most YouTubers don't. It's a whole fun thing. Also, thank you very much, Xatic, for the £1.99 super chat. There was so much. I like how the lizard thing is even out around me now. Like everyone's like, I worship the lizard god. Lizard god is the one true god. So we've achieved some things today. We did good. We should still be proud of ourselves, chat. We achieved a thing, and that's an achievement. Okay, so put some dye right in here. I pay a small fortune for a photo shoot featuring IBX Toy Cat in a sundress. Man, okay, you know what? It's fine for you to enjoy the idea of having an IBX Toy Cat female version girlfriend. What is probably weirder, I mean, actually, that's probably not fine, but...
Hello.
Also, there's the hello again. But I feel like at some point, there's a request that goes too far and is a bit creepy. And I feel like you've definitely crossed that line, right? I feel like that's definitely a thing that just happened. So, Cat, we all know you're a lizard and this is propaganda. Yeah, the lizards actually, they realize they get a bad name on Earth, so they send Minecraft YouTubers... Do you hear that? Like, every time. They send Minecraft YouTubers to help their cause. It's a pretty effective little tool, actually. I guess this is going to be my Nether portal. We have to be careful with this, so make sure we get this one right. And now we're going to light on fire our flint and steel. And we just have to pray we don't immediately die in the Nether. But that's always the risk, right? So everyone, pray for Toy Cat. If you want Toy Cat as my girlfriend, we're beautiful lesbians. We're just saying, says Emily screaming. It's okay to imagine being a lesbian with the female version of Toy Cat. If that's what you need to do, that's something that's cool in my head. Oh, we're too high up. We're at 98. We need to mine down. Well, not mine. Oh, we just have a nice little pre-fortified cave. A pro tip actually for you all right here is if you can, raise your portals up as high as you can. Because it seems as though the end result of that is usually better. Also, there's an enderman here. Should we just go for it? Let's just go for it. Oh, God. So if I just crouch, I can shield block all his attacks anyway. Yeah, I think the shield makes Enderman a lot easier to deal with. I haven't confirmed this theory yet, but I believe it to be true. And I've got some armor on anyway. I don't like this Nether. What's wrong with this Nether? I don't see anything wrong with those faces on the ceiling. Look at them. They make like weird lines because they're randomly rotated. Like, look at that ceiling. Also, look at me looking at the ceiling if you want. As you can see, things look beautiful. The only way to protect yourself from your own face is to have a big picture of your face that you carry around with you. It's the only way. It's the only way. So, yeah, this is a thing that is technically a thing. Is that... What is that block down there? Is that soul sand? Is that nether brick? I guess it's not nether brick. From context, I'm going to guess that's gravel, actually. Yeah, that's gravel down there. So avoid that, I guess. I guess also go this way. So, also, it was good to see you, Kit Kats. Hope you had a fun time watching this. And praise be the lizard gods. I don't know. Also, I just noticed this is 3 days in a row, so there's only a stream. It's to make up for the fact that I can't stream for the next 3 days in a row. You know, you gotta have a lot of yin to have some yang. Therapist, toy cat never isn't real, it can't hurt you. Toy cat never. Okay, let's block up this lava first of all. And let's try and find... Oh, someone should keep track of my coordinates when I spawn into the nether, because I'm gonna get lost in this. Like, there's no... None of this looks like anything to me. I can't store relative placement. I can just see my face in various distances. Oh, this is getting dangerous. This is getting real dangerous. So if a ghast comes over here, I just have to... Oh man, this is such a weird experience, like placing my face so I can go around my face. It's just not a... This is a 2019 Minecraft experience. Till this year, we didn't even have to think about this. But now it's all we can think about. Oh man, it's rotated weirdly each time too, right? Oh no, it's not, it's the same. Oh, it's a nice little row of toy cat faces. In an otherwise disorganized world, the one constant is my face being the same way. So, we need toy cat ghast, says Christina Sandoval. I really hope we don't get a toy cat ghast. Of all the things I want in this world, toy cat ghast is pretty low on that list. If I'm, you know, just being honest with you here. Is that magma blocks down? Yeah, those are magma blocks. And that's toy cat fire. And not like... Oh, there's me. Oh gosh. What's that? But yeah, if you look over there, you can see the toy cat ghast. You asked for this, chat. This is what you did to me. This is what you've done to me. That's going to attack me, and I'm going to be very screwed. Although I found a blaze spawner. It's down there now. So we'll make a nice little hidey hole from the ghast. Just in case it comes up. But it hopefully shouldn't. Ooh, okay, we're good. Someone says hot. I mean, you could be talking about the face. You could be talking about the environment of the face. I don't know, but I choose to believe the complimentary one. Okay, so that ghast is getting closer and closer. If it attacks, I just die. Which is bad. Not ideal, for sure. Okay, here we are. Running for a nice... Look at the way you place the face. I know, it's just so strange. It's just too strange for me. I wonder if you can break and place on the same block. Wait, one sec. This random rotation of textures. I think it's based on the block, not based on... Like, you can't keep rotating the block till it lines up. Just a weird thing you might not think about. Or probably shouldn't think about, honestly. Yeah, thinking about this too much is not that great. Also, Geoplus says, honestly, this whole place is hot with your faces and the nether. You know, I appreciate the compliment. I'll take it. I'll take what I can get where I can get it. And if me playing on my own face is where I can get the compliments, then that's where I'm going to take them. Oh gosh, this is not something I wanted to mine. So mine this way a little bit and then go down. Oh gosh, okay, we can't actually go down. I mean, we can try. Doesn't seem to work very well though. See, I guess we'll just mine this way until we get somewhere. It's just, honestly, these caves are even worse than the other ones because they're so vividly colorful. Like, they're so much harder to ignore. Like, looking... Can you see this? I mean, you can. You're all looking at the same thing as me. It's just too hard to ignore, in my opinion. I can't tune it out. I can't phase it out of my vision. Do you remember when you banned that guy for self-prom in your Discord server? What did he do? Oh, God! Oh. I full on had a hot, like, my body temperature is just raised like 3 degrees. I mean, because it's so hot here, right? Haha. I full on almost died there, but it's fine. I'm alive. I had someone come into my my Discord server and just keep promoting their, like it was a geography server. They never said hi, they were just like promote. And then I banned them like, why would you ban me? It's like, there are so many stories like that where it's like, someone does nothing to add anything. They just try to, you know, 1, take away, but 2, it's super rude, right? Like, even if you ignore every other aspect of it. It's not polite. It's very, very rude. And it happens all the time. People are like, I'm offended. Why would you ban me for this? And it's like, well, I mean, if you have to ask that question, it's no wonder that you did the thing that got you banned, eh? I can see how that came about now. Oh, there's lava there. Probably should block that off. Okay, now we place a block, like, there. Easy. Okay, so I need to get out of this, like, forsaken cave. And I'm not quite sure how to do that. Oh, God, okay. Gonna mine forwards, just a bunch. I can hear ghasts out there. And I know that there's a blaze spawner down around here somewhere. Oh, look, there's magma, by the way. Do you like it? Do you like the magma, chat? Was it worth it? Was the magma worth it? You tell me, chat. You tell me. Ooh, okay. So, because of that, because I've fallen twice now and I felt like I was dying both times, I'm definitely feeling the concern. Also, where? Is this not the right way? Did I go too far? Not far enough? Like, there was definitely a thing down here, right? Did I imagine it? Did I see this gravel or soul sand or whatever? Is this soul sand? I guess this must be soul sand. I thought it was a spawner. I could have been crazy and imagined that, though. No, I definitely saw the shape of a spawner. I wonder where I saw it. Oh my gosh. Everything here. Yo, I didn't know about the stream. Rips, says Darcy Haynes. Then welcome to the stream. Very late and very confusingly far in. But today, we got some things we gotta be doing. Your face is on fire. Yeah, I mean, my face is literally on fire here, right? I mean, there's no two ways about this one. Okay. So, looking around here, by the way, thank you very much, Francisco Fernandez, for the $2 US super chat. My face is in fact on fire. It's very much a concern. And yeah, I'm looking around and I'm not seeing any obvious ways out of this predicament. I'm just surrounded by my face. In so many different forms too. Like the Nether mobs I think are definitely the more like consistently terrifying. I look at all of them and I see nothing but I see a mirror. You know, honestly, that's what this is, right? It's all just a mirror being held up to me. That smoking hot face. Hey, that smoking hot face. Yeah, you know, I like this. I like when chat compliments me. We should do that all day. Oh, look at that! I need to, like, avoid them because of that. But, like, my god. That is a thing I was not expecting. Maybe I should have been expecting it. But I was not expecting it. Okay, so we need to find a Nether fortress, by the way. In case you're curious about how we intend to do that. The answer is I don't really have a plan. I'm just gonna kind of wing it and see where that leads me. Which, as we all know, is the best plan. Oh, no! Oh, man. Oh, this is a big boy following me around. So yeah, that's why you don't forget about your own face too long. It can cause some havoc on you. Also, where did the person that made this get all the pictures from? See, because I'm a internet person, or personality, if you want to be fancy about this. Because I'm an internet person, there's a lot of pictures of me, like vlogs, the toy cat emote, these live streams. I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm not. I still might die. We should be fine though. Toy cat, do you remember the phallus shaped map in your stream? I've done that so many times, like by accident, and it seems almost suspicious, you know. But I do remember it. Also, I'm full on lost in this Nether. Like I can't see anything or anywhere, and I need to find a fortress. But the journey there, like I'm just so on edge the whole time, and I think it's gonna kill me. I'm very worried it will kill me. I hope it doesn't kill me. I should clarify. So we have to make a big old bridge across here. I can hear a slime in the background, or a magma slime. Okay, it's not following me anymore. We're gonna bridge across here. Did you see my hunger just glitch, by the way? It just went up randomly. Favorite Pokemon, says System Z. Thank you very much for the super chat. I don't really have one in 2019, but I think Mudkip's cool. And my favorite starter was always Charmander. Oh, wait, can I tell you about something? Okay, you know, having a big brother, there's so many ridiculous parts of it that you don't realize is so ridiculous. Oh, God, oh, God. Okay, we're fine. Oh, gosh. I'm alive. It's okay. Whew. Okay. We good. We good. We good. Let's calm it. Let's focus. Are we fine? We're fine. Okay. Let's get this thing going again. Oh, that's where the ghast is. Okay. So now I know where the ghast is, I can retaliate. Apparently the ghast does not want to fire at me. Okay, let's just make it to safe land. Okay, we're golden. We're good. Oh, there's another Enderman. So, these guys are easy to fight in the Nether, especially with a shield. Like, just do this, right? Yeah, pro tip: bring a shield to an Enderman fight, and you really don't have many issues. But yeah, Charmander was my favorite starter. Oh, so let me talk about if you didn't have an older sibling growing up. There's some really ridiculous things, especially if you have like a, you know, like somewhat sociopathic brother. But like one of the things, this is a very small thing, but it's a big complaint to me, is that like my brother would force me to pick a different starter, because he'd be like, well, I want Charmander, and you know, sorry, it wouldn't even be that sometimes. It'd be like, oh yeah, well, you were Charmander last time, and I want to be Squirtle this time. It'd be interesting if you were Bulbasaur, so we can see all three. And it's like, but I want to be Charmander. It's like, doesn't matter what you want. What matters is me seeing all the different things. Also, minus 44.4 of the border coordinates. Thank you very much, Tangerine. Tangerine, the hero we all need. I don't think I've ever gone this far for a Nether fortress. Like, am I crazy, or like, is there just no fortress anywhere nearby? It could be that I'm crazy. I'd accept that risk. Also, there's another Enderman around here, so that's a fun thing. Oh, Alexa heard something there. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and just kill all the Endermen I can when I'm around her. Because that's a nice little secondary benefit of the Nether, is you can find an otherwise hard to find mob. We're looking for a otherwise... Okay, let's look at him. Get him right up here. He's too far away to teleport to me, I think. Oh, God, no, I'm wrong about that theory. 100% wrong. Also, I like how he's made up on my face as well. You know, that's a nice little touch in this texture pack. Oh god, okay, so I'm just not hitting him a single time here. Also, I'm almost out of food. I'm very much concerned about this. Why is he vanishing every time? I killed him, but at what cost? Also, thank you very much, Gerald DBF, for the 99 cents. No message attached. Your brother might just be mean. I'm the oldest and I really do stuff like that to my younger brother. Oh yeah, like I said, I mean, I think there's a lot of things. I always hear this because, like, I don't think I've ever dated someone who was a younger sibling. And some of the things they do. Actually, not. My last ex-girlfriend was, like, really, really nice to her younger sister. But, like, you know, like, there's a lot of girlfriend stories I have of just like, oh yeah, I hate my younger brother or sister because of this tiny thing. And it's like, wow, what is that? And it's just like, I think a lot of siblings resent being treated different to their older or younger siblings. And if you're the older sibling, you have power. Like, you know, the dynamics in a family are based on age, right? Like in a friendship group, you're valued usually by the content of your character or whatever. But in a family, you're valued by your age, like the amount of time you've been in the family. And yeah, so if you're near the bottom of that, your powers of retaliation tend to be limited. Also, we finally found the Nether Fortress. I finally found one. Took some time though. Took some real time. But I'm here. Oh, we gotta start doing this fast. Go, 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 go. So we're just gonna run in, kill some blazes, run out. Should be simple. Should be easy. Look at these guys. I haven't seen the blazes, but like, oh my gosh. Or I can't remember the blazes. I didn't see them. Oh, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Okay, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. It's over now. Is it over? It's not over. Okay, we're good. We're good. So I've still got that one pork chop somewhere, I think. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, how did I not die? What? Oh, yeah. Sorry, chat, I'm lost. Well, I just found the super chats as donations. If someone told you to stop super chatting, like, if this isn't your money, you shouldn't be giving it to me, spirits. I assume that it is yours, and, you know, like, maybe you're talking about a girlfriend. But and if there's any chance that you're giving, like, your parents or someone else's money that doesn't give you permission, you should not be giving it to me. Like, it'd be profitable for me to say, give me your money regardless, but sadly, I am not really too that into that. Also, yeah, we're gonna use our golden apple, just in case, because it'll save my life next time, right? But I thought I had a pork chop or something in here, but oh man. So does the shield block attacks from these guys? I don't even know if that's true. Me and my sister are too close in age, we don't get along at all. Yeah, I think there's like a certain amount of age gap where it's nice. Because like, there's a certain age where your parents just have more kids because they want to keep their other kids entertained. Like, to some extent, if you're the younger child, and there's a very small gap between you and your older sibling, you were kind of born as a toy, basically. Like, oh man, it's taking up too much of my time. Let's just create something that does that for me. Oh, this is Wither Skeleton. Okay, I am gonna die. A terrible death. How many blaze rods do I have, though? I've got 3. Okay, so we're gonna go a lot further. Okay, so we're not going down there. Are we going up here? Looks like we might be. You know, let's kill this guy. Why not? Get that XP going. Oh, I need to actually enchant some stuff, I hope. So why not kill everything we can? I guess I only have so much hunger, and I'm wasting it on silly things, but ignoring that as a reason, then we're fine. Okay, Blaze, I have to run after them or I take way more damage. Oh god, I can't see their attacks charge because of the thing. Oh god, we're gonna die again. So should I start eating this? I'm not. Okay. This is my last source of food. I'm gonna have to eat it just to get home at this point. I really don't have to come all the way back here to the Nether, so... You know, maybe I should just cut my losses. Hope we find an end portal that has at least 3 eye offenders. It doesn't work, does it? We have to... Is there any food in here? There's not, right? There's no source of food. Oh, there is a pork chop. I found it. I found it. I don't know how I missed the pork chop so many times. My brother and I are 2 years apart and we never had any issues. Oh, maybe it's not a year apart thing. Oh god, maybe just some siblings are... Maybe just some people are bad people who are not good at dealing with other people. And some people have people skills. Oh god, oh god. You really don't hit the zombie pigmen in those situations. That was a real tricky one to deal with. Okay, so there's a blaze in here. How was he already charged to hit me? Like, you know there used to be a bug where blazes would never charge up to attack you? I feel like we have the opposite bug now, where they're always charged all the time. So we'll wait for this guy to attack me, just because I'm curious if it actually burns through the shield. Oh, it does, but only the fire hurts you, not the attack. Which is actually a good situation to be in. Okay, I'm getting out of that. That guy's about to charge me down. So we've got 4 blaze rods. I need 5. Like, 4's nice. Yeah, 4's company, but 5 is what we need. And apples. Oh, we have apples as well. Right, there we go. Okay, we're good. We're gonna make it without eating the golden apple then. Which is ideal, right? Oh god, go. Okay, we got 5. We'll go for a 6th just because we're here. We're at the spawner. What could go wrong? I say as there's a huge stream of lava above everything. Besides that, though, very little can go wrong here. Yeah, let's just focus on the blaze. Let's not make this funny stack. It's my money, so chill. I mean, you said, I mean, the reason I have concern over it is because you know, like, every now and then, like a lot of streamers, especially if you play Minecraft, there's gonna be some young person scrolling through is just like, you know what, I'd like to be recognized. It's like, you know, in-app purchases, you know, like if someone doesn't realize they're spending someone else's money, they'll spend a lot more. This is like a common psychological thing, right? I've heard this is a thing real people do. This sounds like the most scumbag thing, but it's a real thing that happens sometimes where, like, if you learn someone else is paying the bill, you'll be like, oh, I'll get the most expensive thing on the menu, I'm not paying. Like, usually if someone says, I'll pay, you either, like, downgrade your option or you get your normal. You get the best thing you can normally. But, in that same way, You know, you can. Adults that do that, they're kind of scumbaggy. 5-year-olds that do it, they don't know better. It's fine. Also, K Davis, thank you very much for the $4.09 super chat. Love the videos. Have you ever had Concord Grape V8? It's surprisingly good. What is Concord Grape V8? I would Google immediately, but I mean, I'm kind of a little preoccupied right now. Also, you can't right-click spawners, or you can't like eat looking at a spawner, because I guess of the. Oh man, I'm losing all these blaze rods to these guys running away. I've got 5 now. I just need 6. Someone says something about the socialist thing. No, that's a real thing, right? That's one of the downsides. Like, people like to say like there's just one true model, like government bad, people good. But like, that is the downside of collectivized spending. When you remove someone's own financial pressures and interests from something, they tend to spend differently. There's a really well-known. I think economist that has a word on this that's like, oh yeah, if you're paying, I'll have a stake. And it's basically that same point. Because you know, everyone always likes to point fun at the fact that the US military spends $100 on an ashtray or something. And although there are reasons as to why, it's because cost is not a consideration. When you buy an ashtray, cost is the first consideration. When the world's largest, you know, superpower is buying ashtrays for their nuclear submarines, cost isn't even really a part of the equation. It's like, oh, I guess someone up there wants me to care about this, but the guy who's buying it doesn't care. It's, you know, you get the point, right? But this isn't just a thing about like this sounds like a big anti-government rant, but it's also like if someone else offers to pay, you know, some people are like, oh yeah, well that's something like that. But you see in all sorts of times where like when the costs are removed, people make worse decisions. So for instance, so I travel a lot, right? You guys familiar with that? Is that a thing you know? If you know me, that's a thing you might know. If you don't, then I travel a whole bunch. It means I have to go on a bunch of planes, because most long distance travel is by planes. And yeah, so because of that, one of the things I've noticed is a lot of the average air ticket in America, I think it's $450. But like the average price per ticket is several dozens times what I pay. Like there are people on the same flights as me paying 10 times what I pay. And you might say, what is, like, how is that possible, Toy Cat? Are you like stealing from the airline? Are you hacking their systems? What's the deal there? And the answer is no. The answer is that when a company books travel, you know, like a lot, well, especially a large company, right? Like small companies, they pay attention to this stuff. But large companies just have a blanket travel policy. Microsoft's a rare exception, fun fact. Like I could talk about that all day because they've had that public. But basically, when a company, when you're part of a company, the company's just like, we'll pay for any ticket as long as it's the cheapest ticket for those circumstances. But airlines, you know, this is why airline pricing is so variable, because they know they can charge 10 times more to a company than what they do to an individual. And yeah, that's why concepts like basic economy come out, so they can be like, oh yeah, for people, these are fares, but no business would ever want these, and so on and so forth. You get what I'm trying to say here, right? Like, people are charged different prices to businesses. When you remove someone's once you remove someone's cost factor, you can charge them a lot more. If someone's not sensitive into a whole thing, it's a thing. Also, I hate taking up people's money. It makes me feel bad that I had to that they had to give money to help me. Kind of ironic I'm donating low. I see it's tipping because I mean, like, it's not a direct like. I think it is sometimes a little uncomfortable when it's like, oh yeah, give me this money and I need that to buy XYZ thing. Like, that can kind of be construed that way. Also, yeah, economic talk with Minecraft. That's what we're doing today. I love economics. I love, you know, like, there are so many things that make the world run that don't seem interesting on the surface, and I'd say economics is one of those. But, yeah, when it comes to the way that large organizations handle money, it's a lot worse. Once you have a bigger overall pool, you know, there are small decisions that kind of weigh. I know, for example, you know, you can spend £1,000 on a ticket between London and New York if you book with certain conditions attached. If you book flexible tickets, which a lot of companies require, those things cost like 4 or 5 times. Like the most recent time I went to New York, I think it was $240. It was like 129 one way and maybe 99 back. I'm not sure what it was. It was something like that. Whereas a company's paying thousands of dollars for the exact same tickets because they need them to be flexible. They need them to be blah, 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 blah. I hated my economics class as Catchalina. Hey, good to see you, Catchalina. It has been some years. Yeah, no, economics has to start with like a really boring, like, oh, so I'm lost, by the way. I know I'm going this way. I can't work out how to go this way, though. But yeah, economics starts with a lot of boring stuff, I would say. But to me, I find the eventual consequences fascinating. You know, that's my take on the way these things tend to go. But yeah, it's literally the thing that makes the whole world run. Everyone thinks like, oh yeah, elections, they're all about like whether someone can eat a bacon sandwich, right? And you know how loudly you threaten to build a wall or whatever. But the reality is, for most people, for most people in most elections, the key thing, the thing that needs to be right before they can even consider your policies on, you know, like I don't know, fetuses or walls or you know, healthcare or school or education, is before you can even consider those things is the economy. Like if you can't get a job for if your family can't get jobs, if you don't have a job, then that's a much bigger concern than any of those other things. Those are kind of secondary, oh that's nice concerns. And that's generally why, because there's a weird thing with the way competence is managed between the various big parties. But we could talk about that forever sometime. Political science is a whole different category. I don't like to talk about political science too close to elections, like, especially on the wrong side of them. Like right now, everyone's all angry and everyone gets all chatty about like, oh yeah, I like Z party, not Y party. And it's like, well, that's useful, isn't it? What a high quality discussion we can have there. I'm actually gonna take an economics class soon and one other class at the summer. I start it real soon. Oh yeah, I think like there's gonna be for a lot of people, it's gonna seem very boring. But again, it's like the thing that makes the world run. Oh god, okay, I'm on fire. That's fine. Okay, we're good. We're good. Being on fire is okay. As long as you manage it correctly. Yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're gonna jump down. It's gonna cause me some damage. But it's worth it in the long run, I think. I've only got 5 netherrack left. Also, Catchalin says, hopefully you'll see me more. I'm finally out of school. Hey, congratulations on being a adult, I assume. I think you finished school at 18 in America. I don't know the rules on the systems. The various things at play. Okay, I need to get down there to fight that Enderman. It's totally worth it. Oh man, these cobblestone blocks. They still kill me. Actually, we'll get the Enderman up here and then we'll mine into a cave. So look at the Enderman and then mine into... Oh god, god. Let's go. Okay, I did that just fine, I think. Okay, so we wait here with our shield up, and we're great. So Kat, remember last time you were discussing politics in the Nether? That is a thing that I have learned the mistakes to do. Oh, but yeah, so to finish up my previous point, I just wanted to say that when you remove someone's... You have a really high... Not even everyone. Like, maybe half of people are really, really careful with their own money, and half people know that money is a factor. When you remove money as a factor from those other half people, and even from some of the people in the first half, you remove the economic incentives that make our system work, and that's kind of concerning. Also, thank you very much for the Bitcoin 1. The 0.00016 Bitcoin. My bank won't let me donate anymore, so I'm using Bitcoin. I like Bitcoin donations because like it's either going to be 0 or it's going to be like, because think about it. Okay, you know, think about it this way: if Bitcoin went up 1,000 times in price, would you be mad you gave me $1, which would be worth $1,000? Because obviously there's nothing I can do about it, right? Like Bitcoin's a one-way currency. I mean, you can theoretically refund people, but like, would you even be mad? Could you be? You know, should you be mad? Chat. Actually, how do you feel about this one? Because I feel strongly on this, but I'm gonna hide my opinion until after chat responds. I think the Enderman lost interest in your economics, chat. Okay, Endermans, they don't like economics. We've learned this lesson. We can keep that in mind for next time. But yeah. So chat, what do you think if someone gives you something, and then if you gave someone something for free, just as a gift, and then that thing became worth more in value? Do you have the right to take it back? Like, let's say you gave someone a GameCube, and then that GameCube is worth, you know, $2,000 because it's a rare vintage one, and you didn't realize when you gave it to them. Do you think you should be entitled to that money back? Also, mushrooms too. Thank you very much for the idea, Russ. Appreciate the Streamlabs donation. Love a good Streamlabs here and there. Do we have any other food, by the way? I really hope, like, we've got a brown mushroom, we've got magma cream, and we've got ender pearls. That's the extent of my food ability. No. Okay, everyone agree? Okay. I actually thought a lot of people would be like, yeah, well, I mean, like, you didn't know. You gave it to them. I actually do agree with that. Like, yeah, if once you've given someone something, it basically becomes theirs. But I also think there's a duty of respect to the thing you've given them, right? Because like you gave up something of some, you know, value to you. For instance, so here's the thing, right? Everyone says that. Everyone says no, it's a gift. What if they destroy it 2 days after you give it to them? So you give them a GameCube, and then they literally burn it. They make a YouTube video. It was for their channel. Because I feel like everyone's then gonna say, "Oh yeah, that's not okay." That's my impression on what everyone here is gonna say. I'd be pissed, but you cannot take it back. It's their property. It is their property. I mean, on a legal level, on a legal level, of course, right? You can't like no takesy backsies is the rule. I do believe. I would be see everyone's annoyed, right? Everyone's annoyed at the idea. I'd just be sad. You know, that's the professional way to handle it, with sadness. That's how everyone should handle everything. But you have the right to ask, says Casey Daniel. Yeah, actually, I think that's a good rule. Like, you have the right to ask someone. Like, it's a bit impolite, but asking isn't rude. Demanding would be rude. Like, sorry, this is worth more now. Please give it back. I gave my sister beets and she broke them 3 days later. I mean, like, but like, if someone breaks them through regular use, like, there's a 1 in every single time you use an item, there's a 1 in something chance it breaks. In the tech industry, I think it's called a cycle. Like, a TV has 30,000 cycles on average, I want to say. Like, if you turn it off and on, then it doesn't last long. I heard a story once about a dude who bought a TV. Like, this was back when plasma TVs were brand new, but they were kind of unreliable. So a guy bought a plasma TV, but then whenever friends came around, he switched back to his other TV, because he didn't want to waste one of those on-off cycles, right? Like, it's on average 30,000 of them. Don't waste one on friends. Which, I'll admit, that's going too far, right? Also, chat, do we have my portal? Oh god, I'm gonna, okay, we're fine. Actually, can I get to the overworld? No, we're just gonna eat. We're just gonna, no more risk. Okay, that hurt me. Wish I didn't have to do that, but we did. Also, should we just go for the Enderman? Let's go for the Enderman. To be fair, I probably wouldn't give anyone back. I wouldn't give anyone anything valuable anyway. That's how you avoid this problem right here. If you can't have problems with generosity if you're not generous. I mean, that's not what you're saying, but I'm gonna pretend that's what you're saying because that's how you have fun on the internet, right? You change other people's positions to be what you'd like them to be rather than what they are. Also, this Enderman is not getting to me. Like, he does not understand how this process works. But yeah, as long as you stand in a corner with a shield, you should be fine. Where'd he go? He's just full on vanished. So we'll stand in this corner right here. And then the Enderman can only attack my shield. Where are you, Enderman? Oh, do you like the absorption effect is also my face. What's the square on the right of the screen? That's the mob effects. Currently I've got absorption on, which means you see that. Where's the Enderman? This happens to me all the time. And then when you least expect it, they just come back. Minus 44 force is someone. Is that right? Is it minus 44? So we've got to go this way and that way. Okay, that's easy enough. What's the Y coordinate? What's the all part of his plan? Yeah, so sometimes they come back, sometimes they don't, so you never know, like, for sure what to expect. That's the evil part of it, in my opinion. So it's 98, someone reckons. Oh, it's also minus 46, not 46. Everyone's got different opinions on it. Okay, we'll mine this way, and then we'll just see where we end up when we get to Z4. Oh god, no! Am I dead? Oh god, no! Okay, so I am dead, right? There's no way I survive this. So we have to get back to the overworld with this with me. I can make myself blaze powder. I can't make mushroom stew. I can make fire charges. Yeah, wait, there's no more food. Oh, I can kill zombie pigmen. Hitting pigmen makes endermen spawn 5 times faster. So, okay, let's try that one again. We're gonna be way more careful when further out in front, so we can switch out when things go bad. Okay, I'm gonna focus on just lava. That's all I can focus on. Everything else is irrelevant. Actually, that's not even crouch. Like, crouching just removes my ability to back up fast. Okay, so when we get to 4, we're in the right place. Yeah, I was surprised I survived that. I thought I was in fire, but I wasn't. Like, okay, that's the same lava, I think. We just go 2 blocks left. And then we keep going. Okay. So you see that I'm handling this better now. Like, if you keep some distance on you and the toy cat face, you should be fine. Someone reckons it's 2 now. A lot of people have different coordinates, but they're all the rough same place, so I'll just go roughly there. Okay, so this is the right Z coordinate. Now we go this way. We got up to 98 apparently, but let's just stay focused this way. The coordinates are somewhere between negative infinity and infinity. That seems to be what I'm getting from chat right now. Like, oh yeah, they're somewhere very close to pretty much everywhere. I am a Jadis McDonald's breakfast. Someone just typed their own username. This is amazing, Sicilica. Oh, apparently a bunch of people just joined, by the way. I'm not sure why that is, or if that's a YouTube bug. Because YouTube has bugs with their reporting all the time. But welcome to everyone just looking at my face for the first time. I almost died. How was that? Man, this is like... There's only so long you can look at your own face before you realize that you are insane. Okay, so it's minus 46. So we go this way long enough, we're going to reach it eventually. We might just survive, by the way, chat. I lost my golden apple, but we might not have to lose the game. So now we're going to start going up about 11 blocks. And we should eventually find that cave we're in. Because we spawn into a cave if you're just joining the stream. I need to find my end portal. But yet here I am, and there's no end portal. So yeah, oh there we go, found it, perfect. A little bit underneath it. There's a red mushroom here too. If I'd have taken this, I wouldn't have to eat my golden apple. I'd be fine right now. I just woke up, I feel like I'm in a nightmare now, thanks Toy Cat. You're welcome. All nightmares. Oh god, I can't see anything. Okay, all nightmares. Courtesy of the Toy Cat texture pack.
Hello.
Oh man, the noises, they're still here. I forgot that the villagers said hello to each other, which is nice of them. So we've got a lot of netherrack, which will help us with the end if we get there. I'm starting to doubt that that's a thing that will happen, but why stop believing now, am I right? the way they say it to each other. It's too much, it's too much. End portal, you mean never? No, so we can now go to our end, right? I think, I mean I said end just then, in which case, my bad. Okay, so there's a chance actually so we're gonna go this way a little bit. Oh, we need food. We need food now. Let's not focus on anything else. Let's make some food. Like, nothing else should take priority over me. I don't know why I love this so much. It's so silly. It's so silly. Okay, so let's punch me some trees. I spent 4 hours in the world and someone destroyed it, says Tom Curon. Such is life when you play Minecraft. Yeah, the Ender Dragon's gonna be a fun one in this texture pack. I hope we can get there, because again, this is kind of a casual Minecraft playthrough. We're not playing super fast, super fun. We're just kind of goofing around here. So let's remove those ghast tears because I'm never using those. If we're being brutally honest with ourselves. Oh man, look at all these. Oh, we need to get 2 books. Wait, do villagers have bookshelves anymore?
Hello.
Also, Hermitcraft Season 7, says Francisco Fernandez. Hermitcraft is a closed server. It's not a server you asked to join. It's a server, I believe the dude who owns it. I don't want to call him out or anything, but like it's his decision, and I don't play Java, so that's why That's why we don't like say like, oh yeah, come, you guys should put me on there, because I don't. If they feel like, you know, Bedrock isn't the right platform for them, then, you know, that's the thing. I don't want to switch my entire platform just to join a big YouTuber group. I'd rather make the content that I like and that I think matches what a lot of you like. Because it's different. You know, one of the interesting things is even if you don't play Bedrock, a lot of people like that, like, I'm one of the few Bedrock YouTubers who isn't like, you know, it's 7 reasons, or like, you know, like, one of those YouTubers. I don't even have to say it, right? Like, one of those YouTubers plays Minecraft Bedrock. It's like, there's a immediate assumption you can make about them. I am so close to death, by the way. If I had decided to do this a few seconds later, I would be dead now. Okay, so remove this, put that there instead. Let's eat this little thing. Eat one raw, says Abed Islam. See, eating raw beef is actually bad for your health, so that's bad advice. It's pretty mean of you to give that too. I could have died, you know. Okay, so we're gonna pick this up, stack that in there. Eat enough. Actually, we'll eat the chicken first because it has less saturation, and then we'll try to get some decent food stacks going. Because I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? Also, is it getting dark or not? I honestly can't tell with this texture pack. Nothing makes any sense. I play Java and like your Bedrock content. So yeah, no, thank you very much. It's no reasons why Java is better than the Bedrock. I'm actually making a video on that soon, like the differences between Java and Bedrock. Number 8 will shock you. But no, I wanted to make a bunch of. I wanted to actually show off the differences because a lot of people think they're the same, and a lot of people think Bedrock is inferior. And the truth is, it's somewhere in between those two things. Because Bedrock is superior in some ways, but there are a lot of features missing. Well, not a lot. There's a lot of unexplained features missing, and they're never really addressed because they don't want it to be public perception that that's the case. Like whenever journalists write about Minecraft, they have no clue about this Bedrock Java split, so they make a lot of ill-informed things. Because Minecraft puts in their press releases, like, you know, there's a whole bunch of reasons why journalists get things wrong about games sometimes. And the Java Bedrock split is one that's like, I would say it's not known by most people because it's not covered by most people, and there's a bunch of reasons and things to discuss, but that's a thing. Also, I noticed from the beginning it's sunset or sunrise all the time. Right? Like, is there a sun? Oh, there is a sun. I hope, at least it's not my face, right? That's the one nice thing today. Also, one of those OMG found here Brian at 3am YouTubers, Casey. Exactly, right? One of those YouTubers. Oh, okay, you know what? Here's the crazy thing. Minecraft actually invites specifically a bunch of those YouTubers out, like, in some cases all the way from the other side of the world, like, you know, like the bottom of the planet, all the way out to, like, go to these special events where they talk about the future. You know? Maybe a news YouTuber, you know, someone who shares news with his subscribers is not there, because I don't make that type of content. And, you know, because I guess it's because, realistically, I'm not just always positive. I'm balanced when it comes to my Minecraft coverage. I'm not gonna praise it just because that's how you get the invite to these things. But it's also interesting to me that, like, oh yeah, so, you know, these YouTubers that cause real issues for the games branding and, like, literally lie to children. It's like, well, I mean, it's fine because at least you know, we gotta have them here anyway. Is the sun and moon your face too? Very disappointed the sun isn't your face. I could be wrong, but I think the sun was my face before. I'm not sure why it isn't now. Also, if it was your face, it'd be Teletubbies. You're totally right. So we had to sleep that one time, by the way. The reason why is we want to at the very least, stop phantom spawning. Like, I'm gonna search Renderman. I need to do it without phantoms. Also, like, look at this. It's just too much, right? It's just too much. I don't think there's anyone here being like, this is a good thing. I'm glad this exists. Like, look at the side of, oh, oops. Look at the side of this house. Like, why is this? Why is this? Not even what is this. Why? Like, why are these different blocks anyway? I really don't know. Oh, I guess this is wood, this is log, and this is plank. It's very strange, though. It's very strange. Can you use hay for bread? Also, it's your face, says Arvid Islam. Thank you. Thank you for the answer. Oh yeah, I totally could take the hay bales. I didn't even think about that, actually. That's a really good source of food. So you can reverse engineer hay bales, right? I'll just confirm that's a thing. Yeah, you can totally make hay bales into a bunch of bread.
Hello.
I love when the villagers talk to each other in the section pack. So if you get 21 bits of hay bale, that should be the perfect amount for a stack of wheat. Or like 63 wheat. But like, oh god, what did I just do? But like, close enough, you know. Or, 17 or dirt too. So this is a useful pro tip. Didn't even think about, but appreciate it. See, there are so many like small things that like, it takes a moment to think about, then you're like, that's really useful.
Hello.
So we take... Okay, so we're gonna throw away some stuff we don't need. Like, just put it in this corner over here. Feathers, don't want. Gunpowder, don't want. Actually, gunpowder might be useful for fighting the dragon. Let's keep the gunpowder. So feathers, don't want.
Hello.
White wool, don't want. I need a lot of these things, actually. Leather's probably not useful. Yeah, we'll throw away the leather. I've got this hoarding problem in Minecraft. But today, we're not going to let that get me down. Instead...
Hello.
I can't get over the villagers. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. I know I should be able to, but I can't. It's just not a thing I am capable of doing. So we take 2 stacks, and then we, like,
Hello.
distribute. I don't know how you do that on a keyboard and mouse, but, like, we split that in 2, split this in 2. There we go. Look at that. Nailed it.
Hello.
Did some easy maths. 48 bits of bread. So we've got some good food, we've got some bad food, and we've got some medium food. What more do you need in life? So, would you ever stream Fortnite Battle Royale again? Probably not, unless something huge happens. But even, like, everything they say is huge isn't huge to an outsider perspective, so... there'd have to be a really good reason, honestly. I need permission to leave the stream, please. I need to go. Says Frost the Ice Wing, Frost for short. So I could have just said Frost, really. But your name being so long to explain that it's Frost for short meant that it wasn't Frost for short. But, yeah, no, you can leave the stream at any point in time. But it's cool that we're going into classroom rules. We're like, you've got to have express permission from your live stream, person if you want to leave the stream. Never again, Felice says AF. I'm going to be honest. This was, everything about what I'm doing right here is not what I expected to be doing today. Like, every part of the process is different. It's not what I imagined it was previously. And that's kind of fun. The moment I say hello, 100 hellos come back. I clearly think that you're the one that influenced it. Oh, so yeah, I was just gonna talk, like, I try not to tell too many stories about, like, having a big brother sucks. Because I'm sure there's, like, some benefits and downsides, like being each sibling. But, like, from the perspective of younger sibling, being a younger sibling sucks. And my brother and sister, like, oh, it was so terrible being the older sibling. Like, no one loved me quite as much. And that's why, X, Y, Z. And I'm sure, like, yeah, to be fair and balanced here, probably sucks regardless. The human experience sucks, right? This actually annoys me about everyone who's like, oh yeah, so can I tell you guys the worst story in the world? Can I want to do it. It makes me a bad person. Actually, it doesn't make me a bad person until the end. And if we just skip the end, then I'm a fine person for all of it. So, here's the deal, right? There was this girl that went to my school. She was kind of tomboyish. I never really knew her. But every now, like, through a friend of a friend, she'd sometimes hang out with our group. And I'm the sort of person who's like, my mentality is you can make jokes about anything. Because you can never, I don't think anyone should be able to say, like, oh, please don't make jokes about this ever. I think people can say, don't make jokes about this in front of me. Like, I've had people say that, and, like, in general, if someone asks you to do something, you generally respect their wishes. Like, like ignoring all these things. Like, someone can ask you about how you behave in their presence, but generally not ask you how to behave in your life as a whole, right? That's generally the accepted version of behaviors and events. So, but yeah, what this girl said, it drives me a little bit crazy, because I made the most mild joke about death, right? And it was like, so, like, something, 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 and then they died, ha ha ha. And they're like, don't make jokes about death, my nan's dead. And it was like, I mean, that's such a stretch, right? Also, it's coming back to that, don't worry, Darcy hands. That's such a stretch that, like, oh, you can't make jokes about death because your nan died? So I was just like, yeah, but mine has as well, and it's not, like, that shouldn't affect your ability to make jokes. And then she said, well, my sister died, and that's a bit more important, isn't it? Like, oh yeah, someone died for you, Well, my death is more important. My death is, you know, one-upped. Your thing means nothing, because I'm up here. And it's like the, I don't know what to call it, like, the Olympics of, like, it's the sadness Olympics, right? Like, some people are just wired like that. Like, you can't feel sad because I have it worse and I'm not sad. I even had that advice from my my mother once, like, what do you have to be depressed about? Like, you know, I do X, Y, Z, and I was like, I don't know if that's like a genuine opinion or if it was like a stress response to something, but it is like a also I lost again, by the way, chat. Death happens 24/7. Yeah, someone died now. Now I stop clicking my fingers, they'll stop dying. There's a fun joke in that, like, every time I clap my hands, someone dies. And it's like, well, you should really stop clapping those hands, eh? Victim mentality. No, because, like, some people are victims, but, like, when you deny someone else's victimhood for your, like, there are lots of situations where you need sympathy. There's a reason sympathy exists. Like, we have a thing that we can give to other people. We have this powerful tool, but if you don't give them their tool because you feel like you need some, like, okay, if someone comes up to you and says, hey, I'm feeling nervous about the thing tomorrow, and you're like, you know, I feel nervous sometimes that we all might die one day. And it's like, but can we talk about the thing tomorrow? I came because of the title, but this is better. So yeah, anyway, oh, by the way, can I just go back to, like, okay, so, like, yeah, that one-upping thing, it happens all the time in so many aspects of life. Like, we just need to oh, there's 2 creepers and a skeleton in here. That's nice. We just need to accept, right, that, okay, he's gonna blow up. Okay, that's fine. We need to accept that, like, every human experience comes with it a different amount of pain, suffering, all these different things that define us. We can measure only the external things, and to try and assume that, based on that, we know what's inside, it's always rough. I'm an empath, says Elia Abigail. Is that someone who's extremely empathetic, maybe? I haven't heard the term before. I like it, though. Chat, okay, minus 383, 187. I thought I wouldn't get lost this time, but I thought many things, and apparently they're all incorrect. So it's this way, and this way. No, this way, and this way. So minus 383, and then I guess we go up this way a bit. But, yeah, I don't know, I've always been, also, yes. Oh, it's someone who feels extreme empathy. I would say I can understand sympathy. I'm actually not a hugely empathetic person in the sense that, again, maybe I'm misunderstanding what most people consider empathy, but, like, everyone feels empathy slightly differently, right? When someone explains they have a problem to me, I don't feel their problem as my own unless we're, like, close. Like, if a stranger says, like, oh yeah, this terrible thing just happened to me, I'm like, wow. So, you get a good deal on your car insurance as a result. I guess if bad thing happens to you, your car insurance probably goes up because you're more likely to, you know, anyway, you get the point that, like, will you ever revisit the gravel pack, says Arbad Islam. It might be a good like, add-on or reminder to the underground video, because I recorded the underground video, but I'm gonna splice in some extra stuff. So that could be a fun little additional extra kind of thing there. I think I saw your face on the block. Oh, really? That's weird. Why would my face be on a block? Oh, no, I didn't grab the... Okay, I did grab the gold. Okay, we're fine. So let's smelt the gold up, and let's, like, keep track of everything else we have here. So we don't need these mushrooms. Like, let's be real with ourselves. Like, mushrooms, not necessary. Been watching your channel for a long time. Your videos are great. Thank you very much, Mr. Numbers Plays. I'm glad you like the videos. I like them, too. I'm just going to quickly... While we smelt things up, because it's always fun to look at a furnace, right? It's been a while. I just have to respond to some things, because whenever I stream too long, like, I'm like... Does anyone else have this fear of, like, if you're gone from the world for too long, you sometimes feel like something must have happened while I was gone. But yeah, I have to respond to some messages, because I got some urgent things, like... There's a barbecue happening at 10:30 a.m. On Sunday, apparently. And I have to be like, I'm not in the country at that time. And then I'll send one of those GIFs. Okay, here's the crazy thing. Okay, chat, if you have a GIF keyboard on your phone, type in Toycat, and you'll find, like, can someone explain to me? Because I don't know what this is. Like, but for some reason, I'm in this GIF keyboard a bunch of times. Who put me in there? Who's in charge of these GIF things? I don't know. It's the fear of missing out. But I mean, in my case, it's not the fear of missing out. I'm fine with missing out. I guess maybe it is fear of missing out, but like, I don't fear missing out. I fear that other people think I'm dead or something. Like, I would feel terrible if someone's like, hey, Toycat, turns out, you know, really needed you, but you were gone. Even though most of my time, I would probably ignore those I mean, not ignore, but I wouldn't be too eager about those messages. Oh, look at that creeper. I did not see, look at it. Look at that creeper, man. Look at that creeper. What is that? Okay, let's go look for some Enderman tonight. I hear the Enderman running around tonight. Actually, let's just go to sleep. I shouldn't change my mind so fast. Actually, no, let's look for Enderman and look for the stronghold at the same time. So we'll make it golden apple first of all. That seems like a smart move to me. Because that golden apple saved my life. Who knows if it will happen again? Nobody knows. That's for sure. I need an apple. There was one on the ground here earlier, but I let it die. Well, I guess now I don't have a golden apple. Those gifts are pretty lame, to be honest. You know you made it on life when you're on a gift keyboard. I did that to my friends, actually. I'm like, you know, here's a thing you can see. It's just pictures of my face. I don't know why they're in there, but they are. And it's like, ah, I guess you are a real person. But, also, I think this is sand. Like, why is this sand? This can't be sand, right? Is this sand? Chat, what do you think this is? Sand. So, why is sand... Like, this is the weirdest biome I've ever seen. Maybe it's a desert that's just really small. Like, why is there a desert in such a weird place? Like, I'm sure this would look normal in a regular biome, but here it looks very confusing and strange. Huh, odd. Oh, well, let's keep going in the same direction. We need to... Oh, there's ice spikes over there. I love me some ice spikes. Why are you alive? You're a literal toy cat. Hey, wait. I mean, I'm not a literal toy cat. I'm a figurative toy cat, right? Hey, toy cat, why don't you use redstone too much? It's really useful. I get daily flack, like, literally, like, 10 comments a day on an old video where I said no one really cares about redstone. Because I was talking about, like, as an ore. If you're playing survival, you probably don't need redstone that much. People disagree with my logic, apparently. On a regular basis. So yeah, the reason we're doing this at night is so we can kill Enderman. And we have our first target, so let's do this, I guess. So we're just gonna hide under here. Is that the same one or a different one? I hope it's the same one. It's the same one, I think. So let's just keep attacking him. We'll run at him every time. Oh god. So as long as we have the shield up. Oh, it's two separate Endermen. Oh god. I'm gonna die. Did we get no ender pearls from that? Pretty stingy, right? Jesus, Enderman. Like, all the things in the world you could have done. I killed 2 Endermen and not a single pearl. That is a sign we're having an unlucky Thursday. But it's fine. Looking forward to that Joel Bedrock comparison. Take care. Yeah, it's a really big video because there's so much, and visually showing it all is hard. Like, I could have just ran through the list, but I wanted to do a bit more. Oh man, we're gonna have to swim. I wanted to do like a proper comparison for the list. By the way, we're going to be spinning for a while, so chat, if you have a question, now's the time to ask it. Also, I need a drink, so now's the time to drink it. Who loves a good swim at night? I love a good swim at night, that's for sure. Oh, I'm waking up in like 5 hours to go to the airport. 6 hours, maybe? That's a thing. That I guess is a thing. So yeah, basically, Nether update. Darn straight, we need one. Now I've heard a lot of things about Nether update from the Creator Summit. I could be wrong. Like they could be wrong. Maybe it's a false end. But I have heard things about a Nether update from those people there. Why is the water not on your face? Says Farty McParty. You got a good point. I mean, if I go like this, then the water can get there. This is how people swim in real life, right? Like, no one can actually swim like this, to the best of my knowledge. Wait, real talk, real talk. Where are you off to? I'm just spending the weekend on the European continent. I want to pretend that I'm doing something with the European elections. Like, oh yeah, well you see, I'm running as a candidate in West Poland, but no, I'm taking a super short flight. I kind of want to make a video from it, but now I realize it's gonna be 4 a.m. tomorrow. I'm not gonna want to make a video. Can you make a realm experiment with this texture pack, please? Oh, that's a fun idea, actually. Yeah, like that could confuse people. Why not go to the end? There's tons of Endermen in the end game. That's what annoys me about Minecraft. The moment you don't need Endermen anymore is when you find all of them. Like, can we all agree? That's the worst thing about Minecraft. If we can't all agree, then I guess we can't agree on anything. Shall I load up? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up the stream on my phone, and I'm going to see how, like, delayed it is from my stream on the PC. So, I'm going to see how, like, delayed it is from my stream on the PC. Isn't that crazy? 2 seconds or something? I know Mixer is almost instantaneous, but, like, we've got the medium set on YouTube. We could turn that even further down if we wanted to, but it has issues with quality, I've heard. Put your face on the steak. That'd probably be a good idea. Why aren't you sprinting? Sprinting uses a lot more hunger, which isn't ideal to waste. Like, if you sprint in water, it's called swimming. I assume that's what you meant. It's way better to look at, but it uses more hunger. But you know, maybe it's fine for us to swim. Oh, let's go up a little bit more. Try to swim on the surface here. Ah, there we go. Honestly, this is satisfying. I could watch this all day. Why are there so many Toy Cat gifts? I don't know. Also, Katie Duffy says, marry me, please. I think it's $100 and I marry strangers from livestream chat, so I think that's the price we charge right now, right? See, that's a reference to earlier. In case you've just joined, it's a reference. Although $100 and you can pretend to marry me on the internet. You know, $100 and you can say we're married and I won't say no if someone asks, are we married? Why didn't you use a boat, says Leanne Vandermeer. Look, okay, we made a bad decision and we just stuck to it. Also, look at this ice. This is Toy Cat if I was Mr. Freeze. Wait, let's light it up a little bit. I know that makes it not ice anymore. But this is me if I was Mr. Freeze. This is a thing. I'm gonna make this the thumbnail. I've decided right now, like this block right here is gonna be the new thumbnail afterwards. It's just too perfect, too beautiful, too pure. Let's see it slowly turn into water, actually. I've been streaming way too long, by the way. I did not intend to stream this amount of time. The things you do for love. And, I mean, I guess live stream clicks. Okay, so we're gonna keep on following the path of our IF Ender and see where it takes us. Can you make a second song? I think pre-Minecon... Oh god, look at that creeper, man. I think pre-Minecon, when we're about to hear about the next thing, I'm gonna make like some impassioned plea for why it should be the cave update. Yeah, I think I have something like that planned. I forgot what it is. I think it's like country roads, but about villages. Oh, no, it's not country roads. It's we've got something lined up, like cave update song. It's gonna take a lot of like writing and rewriting and working and reworking. Also, look at these. Every time I see a new biome, like, look at this. Look. What is this? Also, look at the snow. This is everything about what I'm seeing here today is a bit too crazy for me. It's a bit too crazy for me. But it's fine, I guess. It's fine. So, yeah, this is a thing that is a thing, I guess. In all technicality, this is a thing. And then we've got the tiger biome. I don't know why, this biome looks so much more chill than the other ones, because you see much more Toy Cat face. Oh, man. And wait for the mushroom biome. Oh, this week's Seed Sunday. So I don't like hyping my own videos too much, but like, when they take a long time, I feel like I'm obligated to give a little bit of hyping. So, future Toy Cat video hype. So I'm working on a video that is gonna be... Because we found a way to get the -9 through +9 seeds. Minecraft Bedrock doesn't let you type in all those seeds, and -3 was the one we were most excited about. So we found the -3 seed, and here's the hype thing. It has a mushroom biome near a mesa, and yeah, it's a video I'm hyped for everyone to see. This Sunday. The person who made this is a genius. I mean, really, this is my face, so I'm going to take credit for basically making it, although it was Deshi, PC Deshi G. He's here in the chat. Oh, I think it's Qudabad Islam in the chat. But he's here in the chat, and when it comes to texture packs and Toycat, he is the man. Again, there's another thing in future coming out not too far from now that I don't want to spoil, but it's just as awful. It is just as awful. After we've got about 2,000 blocks, I think it makes sense to throw another one of these, right? Just to make sure we're on the same track. Oh, we're swerving a little bit closer that way. Please don't break. Okay, so from here, we're going to check our coordinates. We're at 1707, 220. 1707, 220 to 1718, 216. That means we went 4 blocks right and 11 blocks forwards. The rough ratio is about 1 to 3. So for every 1 block we go forward, we go 3... For every 3 blocks we go forwards, 1 block to the right. By the time we've gone 900 blocks forwards, we should have gone 300 blocks right. Yeah, that makes some sense. So we're going to try and end up at -100 at the same time we get to 2600. -2600. Yeah, that makes sense. -2600, 100 is our new goal until we find a village or something in the way. Are you going to kill the Ender Dragon? That's the hope, although again, this is a pretty casual run. Who knows if we'll get there. If things will go well until then. I don't know, that's for sure. All I know is that there are many concerns to what we're doing. Maps class of Toycat. Food update, think it's worth it? Any ideas? So, there's something by, I think it's called by Pamcraft or Farmcraft. I think it's Foodcraft by Pam, maybe. There's a really good food mod, and on Bedrock it's a map you can download. But the truth is new food doesn't actually, like, revolutionize the game. Like, we arguably have too much food already. Because different foods don't affect most players' experience. Whereas everyone needs to mine caves at some point in survival. For example, that's why I recommend caves over food. Math skills in point. And people don't see you don't need maths in real life. Oh, my favorite meme is I don't know if this is a meme or if it's just one image I saw, but I saw an image I really liked recently that's like, you know, people say you don't need maths in real life, but sometimes the cashier asks like, so what is, you know, you know, sorry, when you're a cashier. Someone gives you $3. Someone gives you $10 in exchange for $3 worth of food. How much change do you give them? I butchered that joke so badly. That was the worst telling of any joke in the world. I don't think anyone has ever destroyed a joke with as much vigor as I destroyed that. Oh look, they all say hello here too. But yeah, that joke, the way it was meant to be told, when it wasn't horrific, that was good. That was the worst joke telling. We have reached bottom off the barrel, and now you know, like. No matter how bad you mess something up, you didn't mess it up as bad as I messed up trying to retell that fun little thing. Also, the villagers are saying hello again. I appreciate that. I think this village has a stronghold underneath it, by the way, because it's in the right place on the map. So we're going to make ourselves a shovel. Oh man, we have too many blocks on us. We're going to make ourselves a shovel. A diamond shovel? Let's just make an iron shovel. Can we make an iron shovel? A gold? Yeah, an iron shovel. Why not? Because we need snowballs later anyway, right? And then we're gonna... Man, they're all saying hello still. Like, I appreciate your enthusiasm, guys, but... You know, calm it. Okay, so we're gonna pray there is a stronghold below here. So we're just gonna start mining and see where it takes us. They're all still saying hello.
Hello.
Again, I appreciate the enthusiasm, friends. I feel like they're mocking me, right?
Hello.
My friend got a $50 bill back for buying 2 colors with a $5 bill. Truly profit there. Here's a question for you.
Hello.
If you buy... Oh, sorry. He didn't say hello in response to that.
Hello.
If you buy something, and you're given more change than you... So if you buy something that's $5 with a $50 bill, and they give you $49 back, are you stealing from that business? Because I'll be honest, this is one of the things, every time it happens to me, I'm like, I'll accept this. Like, I never raise a question about it. unless I think I'm being shortchanged. Which I would argue makes me a bad person. But what do you think, chat? Do you think that if you get too much change, is that stealing? Because it meets all the definitions of it, just without the malicious activity. Like, accidental stealing is still stealing, right? Yes, you are. Also, I hear a cave nearby. I'm hoping it's a cave with a stronghold connected. Oh, what does a stronghold even look like? I have no clue. I give it back. I wish I had the willpower to give it back. I just so a lot of the time I realize it and I'm like, you know, this large business isn't gonna notice. But I feel really good right now. I'm gonna keep these good feelings to myself. Theft isn't inherently bad in my opinion, says Venus Left. There's a joke about taxation in here, but I'm not libertarian enough to make it. But yeah, no, I think theft is wrong, right? Like, oh god! Okay, we're fine. We're in a cave. This cave will lead me to the stronghold if I can work out what a stronghold looks like. Oh, there's a wandering trader that spawned in this cave. Like, how does this even happen? You got anything good for me? I can get some slime balls, some red sand, some cacti. Oh, I don't want to. What did I just do? What? Chat, what just happened there? So, oh, I'm mining into a stronghold. He's in a stronghold right now. This is all a stronghold. I didn't realize it didn't hit me. Yeah, this is stone brick. Oh, this is a oh, I would have never realized. I would have never realized. But we're in a stronghold, chat. We did it. Stronghold achieved. So, it's a lot creepier when it's perfectly square. But we are, in fact, in a thing. Theft from big corporations is rightful and just, down with the bourgeoisie. So you know how earlier we were talking about the fact that every single large corporation and, you know, to some extent, depending on your political views, government, are generally worse at spending money than the individual. Like in terms of value. They don't care about value as much as individuals. They care about the overall things. Isn't it kind of interesting that in that same way, you could maybe argue that, you know, like, because they're less... Just because they care less about those costs, it doesn't mean... Again, because, like, think about it. Like, you can steal from a big corporation much easier than you can steal from a single store owned by, you know, mum and pop stores is what it's called in America. But, like, a store owned by a family is much harder to steal from than a giant corporation, morally and everything else. But does that not make it wrong? Just because a corporation doesn't know it's spending money badly, it doesn't mean it's not spending money badly. Right? That's my little thought for the day. The secret use for wandering traders. Also, what are these blocks? I still don't know. Like, we've been playing for so long, and I am just beyond any of this. Also, thicker than a Snicker. Is Snicker a word by itself? I only know the word Snickers, like, you know, the chocolate bar. I think it's an international chocolate bar. Actually, it might be British, because, like, that you're not you and you're hungry thing, I think that's only in the UK, right? I could be wrong. Chat, if you live outside the UK, tell me where you live and tell me if Snickers is a thing. Because I've never heard about it. Like, just maybe I'm crazy. Maybe this is just one of those things. Heavy like a Chevy. Corporations aren't so. Corporations aren't people. See, but like when you steal from a corporation, you steal from the collective individuals within it, right? Like when you steal from the government, you're stealing from the taxpayer. When you steal from a corporation, you steal from you could argue either the owners of the business or the users of the business. It happens that the taxpayers are also the owner of the government, but in a business it's slightly different. But it doesn't mean it's not stealing. Also, Snickers do exist. Okay, everyone says that Snickers exist. Like every country I've seen: Ireland, US, Canada. Okay, I mean Ireland, I could guess, but like, huh, odd. My bad. I've never heard like all their advertising. I've only ever seen it like UK based. I've never seen like an American. You're not you when you're hungry thing. I guess you know, maybe that's me being. Oh, there we go. We found a way through. So I'm hoping we find the end portal. So hey, we found the end portal, chat. Chat, we found a beautiful thing today. It's gonna be hard for me to do this, but let's go. Oh, we got one. Oh man, look at these. Look at these things. Everything about this is absurd and ridiculous. So let's make at least a nice pattern from the pearls we do have. So yeah, we now have everything we need to go to the end besides pearls. So usually what I do now is I'd grind out ender pearls until we called it, you know, and we'd be like, oh yeah, we did this, we call this a day. However, I hate grinding ender pearls. I've done it so much for all these Minecraft runs. If I'm ever doing a serious Minecraft run to prove if something is possible, I'll do that. But today, we don't need to prove that grinding is possible, right? Can you all give me permission? Can you give me permission to just hop in creative to give myself the pearls? Because I don't have the willpower to do it in survival. Like, it's so late in the stream. Like, if you don't know, I usually stream about an hour, sometimes closer to an hour and a half or 2 hours. We're currently just over 2.25 hours in. If you give me permission, we'll do that instead of like closing it or whatever. So I'm just gonna real quick respond to a thing. 5 p.m. But plans with friends ideally. So yeah. Anyway, that's a fun thing. Yeah, I just have some important messages from all over. We got yes. Cheat, creative, don't care. Yes, but actually no. Is it legal? Make a poll. Go for it. You have my permissions. There's the Vandermeer. That's all we need in the world, isn't it? The council gives you permission. So if you don't give me permission, then so here's the thing. For anyone who doesn't want to believe this is a thing, anyone who's like, no, Toy Cat, you can't do this. What I'll instead show you is nothing. Oh wait, what I can just do is I can leave it on. So I set this up so it's slightly different now. So as you can see, I'm still playing Minecraft. Very much real Minecraft being played right here. Nothing's going on right now. If you're the sort of person who didn't like what I just proposed, don't worry, it's definitely not happening. You have nothing to fear. Nothing's going down because we have been we've been in the same place this entire time. And now you'll see, oh yeah, so actually while I was gone, while I was just AFKing, by pure chance, we actually ended up somehow killing 16 Endermen, and now we have some Ender pearls. So there you go. That was realistic. Now no one can say that we didn't nether perfectly. So yeah, because I now have all these Ender pearls, I have Ender, sorry, we can now officially finish up our portal. So it's been a while since I've seen what the thing looked like, so this is going to be a shock to me. Oh, it's actually a really nice little thing there, right? Look out. Look, watch out, there's a ghost in the chair. The water isn't moving, fake guy. That was the issue of what happened there, that's for sure. But no, again, I want to show you the end. Oh, look, there's my face. I didn't even see it. It's so subtle, but there's like little miniature versions of my face running around there. Again, you gotta give Deshi some credit for this. It is this, right? Like, this is beautifully put together. So I only have one snowball with me. Ideally, you want more than one snowball. Ideally, you want a lot more than one. Let's go back up to the surface, actually. Let's see if I can... I won't remember my way down here, will I? So it was definitely up some stairs. So up some stairs and to the right. That's all it is, and then... Oh god, never mind. I'm already lost. I'm already lost. But I really need some snowballs. How did I end up in here? Like, where did I come from to get into this cave? Because I didn't go down there. So I came from somewhere in this area. Oh, that's my staircase. It's like only half formed. So we'll use some netherrack because it's a big indicator. We'll make a little thing down. Oh god. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Let's also throw away this pickaxe while we're here. Just like, don't need that anymore, right? Also, I know this is a weird video, says Dean. You know, this is a perfectly normal video. No idea what you're talking about. Also, snicker is a word itself. Oh yeah, the snicker, like, having a snicker, like, snicker. Oh no, that's snicker, right? Like, maybe it says snicker in America because it's too close to another very offensive word.
Hello.
I love the villagers. Man, every time they get me. They get me every time.
Hello.
Okay, so that should be enough snowballs to last me forever.
Hello.
Let's head back down the cave now, and let's do it. How hard does it hurt that you have to eat 15 bananas? Now, the next update will have cave features in. Unless the developers are all tone deaf, and I do not believe that's the... I mean, I hope that's not the case. Unless every single Minecraft developer is tone deaf to the community reaction, because it's not just me that wants a cave update. Like, I've seen a bunch of YouTubers now make videos saying they want cave updates. Cave updates, singular. Not multiple cave updates. Although if we could have 5 cave updates, let's do it, Mojang. Also, okay, let's look at this a little bit more. Appreciate the beauty real quick. Everyone, spend some time. think about the beauty you're looking at. We're going to need these for later, I think. Yeah, that should be good. Let's go. So let's hop in. Oh, man. Oh, I forgot how the end looks. I forgot how the end looks. So this is a bad end spawn because you can be knocked off immediately and just die. Hey, thank you, March and Deadness, for the £1.08 super chat. Hello from Norway. What's that noise? Can you hear that, chat? What is this music? Oh, I've looked at Enderman. Okay, so as long as we don't get knocked off by the Enderman, we should be fine. I mean the Ender Dragon. What is that sound? That is goofy, I like it. We looked at another one apparently. I'm bad at not looking at Enderman. Okay, let's just stop looking at the Enderman as soon as we can. Oh, the End Dragon's finally come into view, apparently. Okay, let's just get out there then. So that's what the Ender Dragon looks like. As you can see, every block. Oh, I love this this like little goofy music. Like what is this fight? Oh my gosh. I think this is new to the revision we made that was just made just for this. But this is crazy to listen to. And yeah, the dragon is made up of lots of different textures of my face combined together. In case you're curious. Because, I mean, we all know you are. That's what the dragon looks like. It's all my different face textures combined. Because it's the end boss. When you're in Toycat land, the only logical end boss is all of the textures combined. It's so ridiculous, right? Oh, we nailed that one. So, yeah, I'm a little bit terrified of the music makes the fight so much more dramatic, right? The music is nice. Like, it feels like good Minecraft end music. Like, it doesn't feel like it's fitting the game, but it's cool music. I like it. Oh god, no, I'm dead. I'm just dead. I'm not dead. I'm alive. We're good. We're good. Let's spend some time healing up, though. It's always what you gotta do in these situations. Gotta take some time for you. And definitely avoiding the dragon where possible. I love the tip where you can throw a snowball at the dragon and it'll usually stop its charge at you. OMG, it's the Andy Dragon. Hey! Nice, nice. Gotta give you some credit for that. Gotta give you some credit for that. You're fighting yourself. Isn't that what we all do on a pretty regular basis? If you think about it deeply. Aren't we all fighting a version of ourselves? Trying to improve... Come on, don't kill me. Trying to improve who we are in the world on a regular basis. If you're not fighting yourself, you're not doing life right, I could argue. So I'm hoping the dragon goes back to the center soon. Would definitely be convenient for me. Okay, there he is. So make a staircase, and we won't use it yet. Oh gosh! Oh! I can't scroll with any precision. That's the second time that scrolling's gonna be killed. But yeah, still cool dragon fight, right? This is my spawn. We died. It sucks. I'm not good at fighting the dragon with a keyboard and mouse. We've seen this no, it's not the second time. It's the infinite time that I've died fighting. Like, my keyboard mouse skills. I know people prefer mouse. I don't want, like, just before we go here, I don't want to criticize the mouse technique. However, personally, you know, it's not where I'm most comfortable. And every single time I scroll, and I scroll wrong. Because I don't know how to scroll exactly for Minecraft hotbar slots. And when I'm in a panic, I need to be able to precisely get to my bucket as soon as possible. And it's something I can never do. Anyway, thank you very much for watching today's live stream. It's been a lot of fun. Let's just pretend that we basically won it, because we didn't even get to the end legitimately. So if we beat the End Dragon, it wouldn't be legit anyway. It was a goofy little thing to see, though. And in general, this entire texture pack could be described this way, right? Like, why is there a Toy Cat bell? Why is there a Toy Cat sun? Oh, that's not, the sun isn't actually Toy Cat. But why is everything Toy Cat? We don't know, but it's kind of fun that way. Use the numbers on your keyboard. The problem with the numbers on your keyboard is they're not as easy to access. Like, how do you get to 8 real fast? You have to like, my hands can't instinctively touch all the keys, so I have to use the scroll wheel. If it's 1 to 5, you can press the buttons. Yeah, for 1 to 5, if you know it, off the top of your head. Anyway, with that said, thank you very much for watching today's video. Like this video if you did like it, because it helps out the channel a lot. Let us know you do like these ridiculous things. If you want to see the texture pack, I'll link it after the stream is done in the description. But if you want to find it right now, I made a previous video covering this in like a texture pack review. The download link is there. The download has been updated since
Hello.
last time. So if you want to see this texture pack, make sure you check that out. Thank you to everyone who came along to the stream. We've got some really goofy videos going up over the weekend. We've got the minus free seed. We've got Store Sunday on the worst thing I've seen in some time. And oh, here's an interesting one. I have a 144p YouTube video going up tomorrow. I recorded an entire video in 144p because I don't know. I guess I'm, you know, at this point, do we even need to question it? I've got a 144p YouTube video going up. I think you might enjoy it. Watch it all the way through so I get watch time and I feel good about myself.
Hello.
That's all I need to say. Thank you so much for coming along, everyone who did stop by. And I guess I'll see you all in the next one. Also, I didn't type this while looking for Ender parts. Again, we did it legitimately. There's no proof otherwise. But yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.